Hi guys, day 35 year, day 35 that will be we have been calling on whoever are dealing with Rosie Consult. Up until now, we have not seen anyone that have come up with positive or favorable visa approval. Those people that we've seen have either gotten a visa refusal or their visa was not even applied for in the first instance. So, day 35 of this campaign, meaning over a month ago, we've been having this conversation, and it is saddening that we at this moment do not still have any visa approval. So, day 35 of this campaign, and we've been calling on Rosie Consult and whoever had any dealings with Rosie Consults to come up, share their experiences with regards to Rosie Consult. So, as you can see, let's have a bit of which one can we use again? So, if you are just joining this live stream for the first time, kindly note that we are currently on day 35 of the alleged scam between Rosie Consult and some of our clients who happen to be Africans, majorly, largely, they are Africans. So this is day 35. And today we'll be exposing something very, very important on this live stream. So if this is your first time of joining the live stream, please kindly sit back, relax, and then listen in so that you'll be able to ask the right question. Nobody is saying we are not saying we are not going to be the judge of Rosie Consult saying Rosie Consult is scam or not. However, with everything that we see, with some of the information that we have online, we can deduce, and people can be able to deduce by themselves whether to go ahead with her or not. So going ahead with her is solely the responsibilities of whoever wants to, embark on Rosie's Consult services. However, we just want to look at things, with a keen eye on this live stream. Today, okay, it was yesterday, somebody shared a document with us, and that document happened to be a non-disclosure agreement, a lot of back and forth document between Rosie Consult as a company and him as a prospective client. So now we have reviewed this document, and then we have some loopholes in this document that we're trying to see if is something that we can discuss today. The document was read yesterday, and I felt like, okay, let me go through this document and see if something is, genuine or legit within the document. So these are documents, issued to prospective client, by the way, and I have identified specific statements, contractor terms and representations that deserved like independent verification by whoever is willing to deal with Rosie. So I'll be putting out these issues, side by side with Australian government guideline and maybe probably New Zealand guideline, and asking relevant authorities and the public to examine them. So in that document that was shared, I have the document opened here with me, and this document was signed and sent to people as a agreement, client service agreement and employment journey. So the document states client service agreement and employment journey. That is what the document is saying. Employment journey. So I guess that Rosie likes a lot of journey. So only God knows what kind of journey it is. But the document is about 3 pages. Yeah, 3 pages document. And I will want us to go through this document together. And at any point in time, I might be throwing in some questions to people because the document starts with for privacy and professional compliance. The immigration lawyer's details. Let me even go to the beginning. It's a client service agreement and employment journey. Dear valued clients, thank you for choosing Rosie Consult Pty Ltd Limited to assist you with your employment and migration journey. So if Rosie is saying that she is a recruitment agency or recruiter or something, this place is saying that she's working with employment and migration journey for people. Employment and migration journey, and this is client service agreement and employment journey. 3 pages later, but I've been able to pick out one or two issues that I have in this document. Number one, which is the biggest issue, the document is saying that it is employment and migration journey. So Rosie Consult Pty Limited wants to assist you with your employment and migration journey. So we should sit down properly and start asking questions. Now, later in their document, there is something there in bullet point 2. It says apply for as part of our service. Rosie Consult Pty Limited will apply for suitable employment opportunities on your behalf on an ongoing basis. Let's even leave ongoing. On your apply for suitable employment opportunities on your behalf. So they will be applying for people on their behalf. And again, there's another one. It say that they will apply for position that may offer sponsorship. That is like item number 4. Apply for positions that may offer sponsorship where applicable. Greetings, smalls. They will apply for positions that may offer sponsorship where applicable. Now, this is the thing. This is no longer, simply a generic recruitment document that Rosie is putting out here for people that care to read it properly. Now, the agreement combines things. And what is it combining from what we are seeing here? Employment, migration, and sponsorship. Employment, migration, and sponsorship. Because it said from the beginning, Rosie Consult will assist you with your employment and migration. And later they are saying they will apply for suitable employment opportunities on your behalf. Apply for positions that may offer sponsorship, sponsorship where applicable. All these are just cooked We understand that, right? Thank you very much, Moss. We understand this, right? Now, the question that we would now be asking here for everyone will be, okay, this question is exactly what immigration service is Rosie Consult itself providing? What is the immigration service that they are providing? And what service is being provided by the claimed registered immigration lawyer? Because from the document, they are saying that they don't do visa application, whereas it was false. What people mentioned previously is different totally from what they are bringing out now. Remember that this document is a document that they cook up late hour, 11th hour. They cook up this document just currently, recently, just to, tackle whatever has been going on online. We are also aware of that this document is as a result of the backlashes that she has been receiving. Now, what is what immigration service is she as a company, Rosie Consult, providing, and what service is going to be provided by the claimed registered immigration lawyer, because it's mentioned now that they have registered immigration lawyer. And again, from the Australian Home Affairs, it says that immigration assistance includes like preparing and helping prepare visa applications. When you start advising about visa application or anything around visa matters, so that means you are giving immigration advice, which we feel that she does all those, but now she wants to change modus operandi. And one good thing is that if Rosie Consult is only a recruitment agency, why does it mean that, why does the client here, the client agreement that I'm seeing here, why is it repeatedly describing a migration journey? If you are a recruitment agency, stay in recruitment agency, don't go to migration. You don't go, they are two different separate entity. So migration journey that we are seeing here, and again, they also say they will assess the eligibility from here. Say we will assess the eligibility and guide client through visa related requirements. They mentioned that. They mentioned that. So immigration, migration and recruitment agency, two different total entities that she's combining. And then thank you very much, Otweze. She's combining it together and willing to tell us that we don't know what we are saying or doing. So we are just, it's just so it's just so crazy. I think number two that I've seen, the first one that I saw was the fact that I don't know if Smalls have seen this thing. Let me even bring people up. I don't know, Smalls, have you seen this? We need violence. Yeah, say we need violence. So number two, I just had to highlight this thing one after the other. Number two, there is okay, and again, if you look at it in the document that was being shared, so it is no longer a generic recruitment document. They are combining several things together. Now, in that document, I'm sure they are not even aware that they are combining stuff together. So let her stay in recruitment agency if she is a recruitment agency or something. So she should not, you know, combine everything like she's currently doing, because we need to start asking questions. And number two, they mentioned that we will assess your eligibility and employment goals. I don't know how they put up all these things together like this. Oh, Rosie Consult is our process throughout your journey. Rosie Consult Pty Limited will throughout your journey. If you go to go to page, let me see. come if you can come up. I think I have it here. I will just be reading it because this Rosie is something this. This document I've seen is not. But then let's assume that okay, the document is okay, and then people will not understand what the document is. Oh, this is Desmond, bro, right? So Brady, hi, Otueze, hi, Brady. Am I still audible? Okay. Yeah. So this document that I'm seeing here now, from that document, they say something. Our processes throughout your journey, Rosie Consult Pty Limited will assess your eligibility and employment goals. What goals? So it says Rosie Consult, yeah, that they will advise, right? Rosie Consult will advise clients about even English test. They will advise about skills assessment. They will advise about professional accreditation depending on the visa type or pathway. People should be able to scrutinize this conversation. What are they assessing throughout
Rosie
your
is nothing
journey?
but a scam.
Brady, are you on that group? You dealt with Rosie now?
Yes, I said Rosie is nothing but a scam. There's something that happened lately. So she posted on WhatsApp that if you are looking for sponsorship, DM her, which I did. They says,
Oh,
give me a CV, give me your document, give me this, give me that. I gave them a document. Now they now say, okay, show me the receipt of payment. So I sent them the previous payment I made to them, that 1,750.
50.
They now they now generated. I will share that document with you. They now generated another receipt and sent that this now receipt will now be standing from this will be my receipt of payment that is not refundable. Like, okay, since then I've been following her up to know whether if she is real or not. Since after that receipt she sent, nobody is communicating back to me. Our chat, the Eric is not responding. That is it Glana or was that South African lady is not responding.
Glenda.
Yeah, the other one, Jenny is not responding. All of them are scam. They are scam. Nothing anybody want to tell me. Rosie is just a big scam. I just pray that one day her cup will full, like she will be arrested.
Her cup
She
is
have really
already
dealt
full.
with
She's
us.
just changing. She's just
No,
changing
Nova,
narrative. She
Nova,
just-
I'm just laughing. I just went now to go and read the agreement. Oh my goodness.
you need. I say
How,
that agreement
how,
is.
how in this world can you coach somebody to pass job interview?
As
Rosie,
we will coach you. We will coach you.
Rosie, how are you going to do that? Can you imagine?
We
Now,
will
okay, now
coach you.
she's not claiming that she's a recruitment agency. By the time I contacted her, she said she's a visa agency. That she will help me get a visa, but it's a tourist visa. That when I get there, then she will help me and give me a work. That she will have people that she'll call to give a work. So she's not stable with what she's saying. Always twisting her words. A pure
Bra-
scammer. And I believe some African people are behind the things she's doing. Some people are working with her. Even some persons we may not know them yet, but there are some people working with her, I believe, because she cannot be doing this whole thing alone.
Fantastic. Brady, are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I'm on the WhatsApp group.
Okay. I just want to confirm because we need people to fill the form. So you
I've
you fill that form already now. I
I've,
think
I've
you
done that. I filled the form. I
okay.
submitted about 80 pages.
Yeah. So we were just looking at this is the document she's sending to people now, like two different documents. I took my time to go through the document and I just highlighted some things. Rosie Kondo, we assess your eligibility and employment goals. Prepare your professional profile. Professional profile as how?
Stop there, Bams. What
Eh?
what does it mean by you create a professional profile?
That's it. That's it.
Pure
These people.
scam. Pure scam.
So the reason why they are doing this is for vulnerable people, gullible people that will not understand. They will just think that they are doing a whole lot of things. So what professional
Yeah, that
profile?
they've created your profile. Where on which platform?
ah
On Rosie Consult.
on Rosie Consult database or what? So you create your professional profile, create and manage your dedicated job application account. What does that mean?
Yeah. Where is the account? Where is the profile? The
ah
one that I just gave up. How
Thank you,
can you
Tina.
say that you will coach somebody to pass a job interview?
As
ah
in, she copy from somewhere and post. She copy from somewhere
It's
and
a
post.
chat GPT.
Chat
You can
GPT
just
now.
go to chat
Eh,
GPT and just tell it, oh, maybe she told chat GPT they are calling me a scammer. How can I avoid how can I improve my systems so that I wouldn't be called a scammer? And chat GPT just gave her some
ah
bullet points.
She said submit application to employers across Australia or New Zealand, including employers with whom we have established professional relationship. Which
Which
professional?
ones? Which
Which
ones?
one?
Why are they not listed on the website? Like if you look at Hayes, other recruiters, they will put the companies they've worked with, they'll put their track record. Once Rosie puts that up, we are going to start asking those companies. We'll email them, we'll find Rosie, we this joblessness, we are here for you, and
Look at
you
that.
are there for us,
Look
Rosie.
at another one. Monitor all applications and keep track of employer responses. How does that one?
What is that?
What are they monitoring?
What are you monitoring? Monitoring
Ah,
spirit.
Monitor all applications and keep track of employer responses. So that is the job that they are doing. That is the 1,007. I did it. I went through all, and I'm seeing all these things because assessing someone's immigration eligibility and recommending immigration pathway is even not something that makes sense. I fellas.
How can you be telling a client not to record you, not to not I mean those the specific, not to share information, not to, I mean, is it a secret society or what?
Secret as in assess your eligibility. What eligibility and employment
This
goals?
is the first time I'm hearing this kind of thing from a recruiter or a fake immigration advisor.
So is it a eligibility around visa?
Greetings,
Eligibility
Cristiano.
around
Welcome,
Christian?
fearless.
I Cristiano, is it going to be Rosie that will be doing this eligibility? Is it going to be the registered migration maybe agent that she's saying she has, a lawyer that she says she has, or someone else? All these are some of the questions that people should ask her.
Oh my goodness. I was just
Ah,
laughing reading that document.
on that document, she said that
Did
she
you see
doesn't
her
want.
purpose? Our purpose.
do
Just
you know that?
I
Do
repeating.
you know that
I
the time I spoke with Rosie, she said that I should not communicate to Eric and Co. After payments and this, she said don't reach out to them. Everything just direct to me. I didn't even contact Eric. I do not know them. I do not even have any business directly with them. It's only Rosie. So, and she was talking about that she wants to register two businesses in New Zealand. I don't know whether if she did that. She said Auckland and which other city? Wellington.
open what restaurant.
She, yeah, no. She said she want to open a business there, two business, which that will be that she will use to bring people over. I don't know if that happened or not because that was last year. She said
Uh,
that she's going to
We'll,
open a
we'll be
business this
tracking.
year.
Don't worry, Nova. We'll be
So
tracking her. If she opens here, it's very easy to shut it down.
Oh,
It's so.
excuse me, I got a headache.
ah,
I
so
read the first letter. What is a CBN, please?
CBN. I don't know. This is Central Bank of Nigeria in
Central
Nigeria.
Bank of Nigeria.
Is that a central bank? Is it?
I don't know. Do you guys not have CBN in Australia? Is it a BN that you guys are using and she's putting CBN on her logo?
I hope everybody understand the difference between ABN and ACN. Are you all understanding the difference?
No, no,
No,
no.
no,
I
we
know
don't.
the ABN, but
Okay,
what is the ACN?
let me explain, and please consider yourself tutored. Anybody else want to come and argue with me? I will open my email from my accountant that I got yesterday. Okay, ABN is exactly what I said, Australian business number. That means you are a sole trader. You now get that ABN, you call yourself BAM's CV writer. And then Smalls go to BAM, BAM do an invoice and put the ABN number and call yourself BAM CV writer. And then if let's say tomorrow you decide you want to do nails, you put your ABN and say BAM Nail Services and you send me an invoice. That's legal. Alrighty? You're allowed to have 10 or 20 business under that one ABN because you are a sole trader. And as a sole trader, when you pass 75,000, you must register for GST, Government Services Tax, at 12.5% out of what you earn. ACN is an Australian company number. In order to get an Australian company number, a chartered accountant, a registered chartered accountant must apply for it for you. And it costs close to $700 to $800 to do that. And every year you must file a tax return and you must write up a minute, whether you do business, you don't do a business. You must do it. It's not legal if you don't. So here I am. I just got my email and it says, Altuize, your ACN is due. Please renew it with ESIC for $350. Here's my invoice for $700. And here's your ACN that you need to renew. And you need to file your
question Altuize.
Yes.
How can we get an ASN?
What's an ASN again?
An Australian scammer number.
That you come
You should ask Rosie. No, you should ask Rosie. It's Rosie that will know that one.
So I'm just reading it and I'm confused what is a CBN, okay? The first document you gave me. And on top of it, at the bottom it says, it's about social media, whatever. At the bottom, the client signs it. Why is no client, I don't care how daft you are, where is her signature?
Client signature. So she hasn't signed it. So I'm presuming.
There should be a point where she signed it. It's not a legal document till the person who's giving the document, signed it also.
See, that is the problem that I think she does it. She doesn't even understand whatever she's doing. She was supposed to sign and date sent to the client. Now you want the client to go and sign what you have not signed. What if you go back and then change things in the document and come back and and put the person in problem?
Exactly. What if you go back and you type in more things to it? I agree to marry Rosie as of this date and pay her a bride price. Then boom, you're gone. I'm just saying.
you are gone. You just see that your signature is there, and then you are dealing with another thing entirely.
Yeah, so we all know the documents don't make sense anyway.
She just put this thing together. As in, it doesn't. God.
And she do videos telling people, if you don't believe me, go to ESIC.com. I mean, how many people can go, it's not that easy to maneuver around ESIC, okay? So if people cannot maneuver around Google to find a visa, why would they go to ESIC? I don't get it.
You have to trust me.
She's calling. I'm just on her page now. Boss, can you hear me? I have a question.
Yes, we
I'm
can
just
hear you.
on her page now. Does Kenyans answer Amena Hassan?
I don't know.
If
Do we have any
Yeah,
Kenyans?
yeah, it's possible if they are, because you have
Muslim.
lots of refugees.
Yeah, that means they came from Sudan or something like that.
Yeah, they will come from others, Arab areas.
So from that particular document again, I think another thing I just highlighted here is the claim around migration lawyer is not identified. She said she's not going to identify the migration lawyer that they are using migration lawyer. When I read it, it says Rosie Consult Pty works with a registered Australian immigration lawyer who holds a valid MARA registration. A valid MARA, not Omara. It's one that I have researched and I've heard everybody, even Otuese, talk about. I think it's Omara, right? Or is there a
Mara is the body. The number is MARN, not Mara.
So she says she owes a valid Mara registration. So
Since
now,
when?
wait now. So and again, he also said another thing there, that the immigration lawyer's details and Mara registration number will only be provided to confirmed Rosie Consult clients. So what until now, and what makes you to be a client, you must have paid, right? Do we agree? So for you to be a client, you would have paid that huge amount of money before they will not give you the person that will lodge your application. Whereas it is otherwise. Immigration New Zealand advise every licensed immigration advisor to post their names and their number on social media so that people can see before they pay. How will I go and pay? Then that is when you now give me the person that want to lodge my application. What if I don't like the person? What if the person doesn't have good conduct? What? So you are now keeping it, collect their money before you give them the number of the immigration lawyer that will apply for them. It doesn't still make sense. And we should
let me share. There's a recent case here. There was a these realtors, these real estate agents. They are also regulated by their own professional body. So I think you must have an REA number. So there was this guy trying to sell a house desperately. He told the client, the prospective buyer, that the roof was, I think, 5 years old. Meanwhile, the roof was over 25 years old.
Whoa.
So it's you can get yourself in hot soup easily. So those Mara or MRN or whoever is working with Rosie, I know you're listening. We are going to report them, for aiding and abetting your scam, and you are all going to be investigated. They will also lose their license. So we'll always get their name, one way or the other. Even if it means paying the money, Rosie, we'll pay the money. You would never know who we are working with. Just be very afraid. Go ahead, Bams.
Okay, so thank you very much. Because from what I researched, Omara has even specifically tell people that they should check the register, register of migration agents, and verify that the person that is lodging the application for them is legit before they pay. Thank you very much. Before they pay. But this woman is saying until you are a client, and what makes you a client is payment. So I for one, we think that what she is after is the money. Let her get the money first, and then whether you now get, by the time you start asking for the Omara number or the person's license number, she will get angry, and once she get angry, she will turn it into fight. So the register that was supposed to show the agent's name, the maybe lawyer that she's saying she wants to use now or anything, she doesn't have all those. So I read that document and I'm like, there are questions that people should ask. The question should not be from me. It should be from people that want to deal with Rosie. So why should a prospective client have to pay first before being told the identity of the lawyer or the licensed lawyer that will be supporting them on their application? It's just like when we're coming here, when I got a job, the company should now tell me that I have to pay them before they will give me the number of the person that I will deal with, that will help me process maybe my application or something. I saw them, we spoke first, and then they charged me, oh, this is the amount of money they are collecting and all those. But it's Rosie that will change everything upside down. Only client. So client should pay. Rosie, please go and edit that document.
Did you observe any other thing?
I'm just coming. I've highlighted.
Okay.
Number 4 is another. The Omara registered. Yeah, go ahead. What's the another thing?
So the company, there's no website that you can lay your hands on. There's no previous track records. Like, normal legit companies will always display, even the top immigration advisors in New Zealand, they will always display difficult cases that they've tackled in the past, people they've. So there's no company that operates this way, that just sends you a threatening letter first that you should never record, you shouldn't communicate, blah blah blah. Nobody cares about that. If you are really doing a legit business, you don't care about what they are recording, or because you are clean. So Rosie, you that's why I said Rosie pants on fire. You're now running, all around trying to cover up your behind, with all these documents, but it's not helping. You are just, making things worse for yourself.
So thank you very much, and that is why Rosie should answer who is the person that she's using. Whoever she wants to deal with, they should be aware beforehand. She should post it. People don't do black and black thing. It should be black and white. You should be plain. So who are you dealing with? Who is the lawyer? Put the lawyer details there. Let people check. I don't know why she doesn't want to put it there. If they are
Rosie
legit.
is using nobody.
Transparency.
She's using nobody because when she was handling my document that time, she said that I should give her my email. She copied the email. She said like she want to see the way I put my email so that they can create their own email during our call conversation. So I sent her my email. I was thinking maybe they will use that email to send me message, when they are applying. She never used my email. So it's like they use that email to create a kind of a duplicate email using the way I arrange my name to do that, and they submit the thing. She told me that it was Eric that was submitting the document. Eric and one other one African country like that. There were three in that group. And after which she now said, don't talk to these people, which I never spoke with them or communicated or even chat with them. So Rosie is a scam.
Eric was submitting your document for visa.
No. Rosie said Eric is going to submit. That was what she told me on call. And
submit
one thing
what?
there is my visa.
Eric that did not know left or right for visa.
This is what she said. After, and the other thing that before I made payment, I was asking her about eligibility. I told her some cases. I think by my shared that with you, I was like, okay, look at this thing. Do you think I'm still qualified for this? She said, no, pay money. I asked her that thing, and she was like, God help us.
Very funny. Brady came to this platform. I think before you made payment, you were here, right?
No, I have made payment before I came here. I made payment already. I was like, I want to verify.
He made payment, then came. He was here in 2025 to say, Babs, I've made payment. I say, your money don't go. However, because you have made payment, let's see how it goes. And lo and behold, the money went. So Eric was the one submitting application. Eric is getting the money so they both can go to prison for money laundering. You see? So, and that is the thing. And again, Smalls, did you see another thing in that document? Another thing in the document is in the page 2. Page 2, right? Yeah, page 2. The service fee. Service fee.
I couldn't understand the difference between New Zealand and then what does children like? Who in their right senses will charge me and my child? Like this Rosie, I don't know. Like
so wait, you not even get there. There is something there that you are not seeing. Though. Service fee, Australia journey adults. Now 14 Australian dollar per person.
Can you imagine?
New Zealand journey adult now 1,950. It don't increase. Money don't increase. From
1,750.
From 1,750.
Yeah, New Zealand is very expensive now. Everything is expensive because of the war. So New Zealand is now
Strait of Hormuz.
Yes, it's affecting.
Strait of Hormuz.
No, you lose a bit of money from New Zealand to Australia. That's why she compensated it.
No, it is Australian dollar that is here. Australian dollar, both of them. I don't know why
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cheap.
Okay, but I
Why?
think you know why she is charging New Zealand higher. You know why? She
Uh,
always said that New Zealand is easy to get in than Australia, and secondly, she was talking always saying about age. That Australia has age limits to get your
lie,
resident as a. You have to, so she
nah
always
lie.
move people to New Zealand.
Let them so that they will not pay more money. This is 1,950
Exactly.
Australian dollars I'm seeing per person, adult. Now, child journey, 900 Australian dollar per person, child journey. What? So from what we have been saying since morning, now she has claimed to be a recruitment agent. As in, does she even use? I don't want to say something. Does she even use brain to put this thing down? You said you
Can
are
she
now
ref-
a recruitment agency trying to
can she
apply for
reference
job for
her
people.
her platform on what was it called Indeed.com abi.nz?
Never.
Can she just tell us where she registered as one of the job they have posted that she have interviewed anyone? That
Ah,
woman has scam.
omo, omo.
They need to
So,
deal with her. She's just big scam.
ah, ah,
Nova,
yeah.
Nova. Most recruitment agencies, Nova. You are the one that will fill your details. You are the one that will carry your two left leg and two left hand and fill your put your CV every. I've never seen a recruiter going out to go and find victims. It doesn't happen.
So, now that we are talking now, child journey, child journey. So imagine people that have 3 children, they will be paying 900 times 3
Times three
for the
for
children
the
alone.
children.
And
So this
then
is why,
the
Bams, you remember when she was
See,
saying in that recording yesterday that
but
we are not meant to dictate to her how she will run her business. So this is her plan to try to
yes,
get as much money from each victim.
ah, ah,
Bams, do you know that that God saved me? That this barrister I spoke about this Rosie, I was convincing the woman to leave Nigeria and relocate with her family, 4 children. So the woman was willing to pay. But one thing that made me to say no was she said that this Rosie name sounds like scammer's name. I said no, that the woman
ah,
used to come to life all the time. This is what the barrister told me. Oh. Then another thing she said again to me, she was like, if this woman scam me, that she will make sure that she will jail me because she will make sure that I go for
ah,
it, I
ah.
go in for it because I'm the one working with her. I said, please, I don't know her, please don't do it again. No. Now I say God save me. If not,
You
imagine
you
her
were
four
you
you
want
were
children.
you were lucky, oh.
you
Hey.
want to be a
Her four
guarantor.
children plus her.
4 children.
I
That is
said, please, I don't
900
know
times
her.
4. 900
Plus
times 4.
her.
Children, child journey for their child. What journey are the children going on? Ah, Rosie, which journey are they going on? Because I don't understand. Now, so the question we should ask Rosie is, what exactly are these clients paying for? What are they paying one thousand nine hundred and fifty
Bams,
dollar for?
Bams, I'm happy you mentioned that journey. So the journey, is it because like Malaysia gives journey perform fine? So if you are in the country and you want to change to another visa, but you've not stamped out. So their requirement is that you need to stamp out and in. Then they will not give you a journey perform fine. It used to be about 500 ringgit. So here it will be probably $150 or $100 thereabout. So but these children that have not performed the journey, why are they paying this money to Rosie? Are the children going to get the job as well? Is it
I
what?
don't understand. I don't understand what is happening here. Really, I don't really understand. Because you put document, you want people to sign, and the document is worded, wrongly, and a lot of loopholes here and there in whatever you call document, and you want people to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So this 1950, for Australian 1,950 Australian dollars for New Zealand for adults. What is it for? Job application, employment. So most of the things that I've seen in the document, there is job application, there is employment application, there is sponsorship opportunities, there is application monitoring, there is employment follow-ups. They say they are following up, employer follow-up. They are following up employers. There is interview coaching, just what you mentioned just now. There is
That
employment.
that's the one that busted my head. Interview coaching. I have never. I am yet to see. How can Rosie? How? Okay, if say I'm let's assume I'm an ice cream maker. I make ice cream. How does Rosie want to coach me to pass interview for ice cream making?
Oh God. I just pray.
Like you need to be an expert in a field to be able to coach somebody. Is that not correct?
Yes.
Like I don't know.
So
I
no
read
schedule.
that. I couldn't understand what was happening. Like
You know that.
if you are Bams now, okay, you are data analyst.
Oh God.
So Rosie now will coach you
Oh God.
on how to do data
Data
analysis.
analytics
Analytics.
interview. You know there
Oh
is migration
man.
support. There is migration support in that document too. From the beginning. Our process, what they are going to do, they put migration support there. So what is, and they also had coordination with an immigration lawyer. So now all these things, is that what they are paying 1950 for? What exactly is the 1950 for?
And you know what
Rosie
she
is a
does? So
scammer.
that 90. Oh, okay, go ahead, Nova.
Rosie is a scammer. Rosie is a scammer. Rosie is a scammer. Rosie told me that she's going to use her bank statement for my sponsorship for me. A time after paying her, after every, she said, "Do this, do that." Then she said, "I should go and print my statement, even if it's 400 New Zealand dollar." I said, "How can I use 400 New Zealand dollar in my bank statement and submit for visa? How will they consider?"
You have all these things documented now. So whenever
Huh?
you have all these things documented, they are part of what you
No,
uploaded on that this thing.
no, this one was our conversation on video. I used to have the recording, but I have tried to check my archive. I could not find them. It's like I was the time I clear off my.
As
But
it
this were all he said, and
eh,
no, the evidence I have, I already submitted them to you. The thing
yeah.
is too much. But there is still something I'm still looking for. There is about 100 and something persons. There's a day we joined one of the this thing webinar she hosted on Google Meet. So I screenshotted the list of people on that place. I had their email, but I will look for that list. Let me
I
see if I
beg,
can get those emails.
look for them. Look for them.
I'll look
Let
for
us
those.
send them
That is
bulk.
good though. Let's save them. We are going to email
Let's
all of
send
them.
bulk email.
No,
In fact, I
those
will
people
take my
definitely may
time,
be a victim.
customize one.
There
Yeah.
might be a victim already because it happened since last year, September now. So they are a
If they are
victim already.
if they are victim, it's still also nice, so that we'll have
I'll
them
look for
here
that please.
and see. So
Yes, ma'am.
another thing I was able to see in that document, Rosie can even get someone that sells peanuts on roadside a job. That's the truth. So another thing, on that document, it said non-refundable. There's a clause there, non-refundable clause there. As in, payment are non-refundable once paid. So once you make payment, you don't enter them. You know, as a now, this is very, very serious. You are saying non-refundable, and you do not say anything from your own part that if everything you have mentioned, if you do not achieve it, what will happen? Because how on earth will you tell people that you won't refund their money back, whereas you give responsibility that you will do for them, the services you will render for them? What if you do not render this service? How would the non-refundable clause, how will it, come to life? Non-refundable. So it's not that non-refundable is illegal or not, but then that is too broad, man. Because there is a customer law. When I was looking at this thing on there's a customer law in Australia. I'm sure maybe all Tuesday we know consumer law. Sorry, there is a consumer law in Australia that requires that business be truthful and clear, and it is like general thing everywhere. And contracts should not maybe contain unfair terms or hidden fees. So there shouldn't be unfair terms or hidden fees,
Do
right?
you think she's listening?
I don't even know for her.
Well, okay, let me read a few things to you, okay, Rosie? If you have an ACN, under the law, all documents must be lodged with ESIC. Documents required to be signed, issued, or published under the law. Documents that are signed or issued by or on behalf of the company for the purposes of a particular transaction or dealing. Invoices and statement of account, receipt, orders for goods and services, business letterhead, official company notices, letters of credit, check, promissory notes, and bills of exchange. You must display your ACN on your first page of every document with the company name, not a CBN. That's the Commonwealth Bank number. So based on the 9-digit that she displayed is a ACN, a ABN has
Don't stop.
11 digits.
Shut up.
So yeah, so you see how that's already wrong, whatever she's doing.
So are you saying the number she had on that document is correct, just that they mistakenly put CBN?
I'm not saying the number is correct. I'm saying the 9-digit is a ACN. If it's a ABN, it will have an extra couple of digits at the front.
So which one is CBN? No, none, right?
Nothing.
No, nobody knows. I told you she needs Rosie. You need Australian
I just
standard
went and
number.
I went to the
ASN.
website again. I couldn't find it under the ACN. I couldn't find that number.
Oh, you've searched for that number. It's CBN we are seeing. CBN we are seeing.
That particular number, the 9 digits she gave, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it linked to Rosie Consult. Yeah.
Yeah, that is just so serious. So the question I asked actually, and the question that people that want to have dealing with Rosie should ask is, what happens if you say it is refundable? What happens if whatever you need to provide as a company or as Rosie, if you do not fulfill your promise? What happened if suitable employment? Because from what I read there, it says it will help you apply for suitable employment. So what happened if no suitable employment is found? What happens if the client terminates the agreement? I might want to say I want to terminate agreement. So it means that once I enter into the agreement, I cannot terminate. I don't enter chain. What happens if the service cannot be delivered?
Bams, do you remember?
Sorry.
Do you remember how she starts off when the clients come to her live and tell them, "Oh, I'm a housekeeper," or
God.
I fly kites. I am a bicycle rider. Guess what she does? Rosie goes online and checks the job, maybe Seek or any other job website. She'll type with those acrylic nails. Oh, there are 3,000 jobs. So these are the jobs that she's now hoping to scam the people with. So there's no telling. She might tell you, "Oh, I've tried 5. I still have 3,000. What was that now? Oh, sorry, I still have 2,900 and 95 left to try." So you are pretty much at the mercy of Rosie. So you can be 10 years and still waiting for her to keep applying.
She's trying nothing though. She's trying nothing. How many persons is she applying for? How many persons is she applying for this job? Many people. So how can she do that alone? She's doing nothing for anybody. That woman is a big scam. She needs to go to jail.
Okay. Now another key thing that I found out in that document is until a suitable outcome has been achieved. Is that not vague? We will apply for position until a suitable outcome. We will assist you. You see, as part of our service, Rosie Consult Pty Limited will assist you throughout every stage of your employment process until a suitable outcome has been achieved. Please make it make sense. What does a suitable outcomes means? And later they continue there. They say the Rosie Consult will continue supporting you until your employment journey has been completed in another side. Now, this one that I just read now, until a suitable outcome is has been achieved. What does suitable means? What is the definition of suitable outcome? Is it that one job application? Is it that until you get an interview? Is it that until you get a job offer? Is it that until you get sponsorship? Is it visa nomination or whatever, or visa approval, or arrival in Australia or New Zealand, or maybe probably starting employment? What is God until a suitable outcome has been? What is suitable? So people should ask question. I beg, ask question. Any agreement that is not clear like this doesn't make sense.
How many people have traveled under her?
What?
How many people have traveled under her?
We have not seen one. No, I don't know. We have not seen one.
And besides, are there even genuine agents because are doing this thing? Because everybody that I meet is after that ask you money. After that ask you money.
God.
Because I beg.
Bex, I'm reading it, okay? Let me tell you, out of the whole document, there's one thing I like is reading document. Out of the whole document, here's the biggest red flag, this sentence. Under the word migration services. Are you reading that one? Page 1. Right?
Yeah, I'll get there. Yeah.
And where it says, where a visa application requires specialized migration advice or visa. Now, which part of you traveling overseas does it not require a visa?
Because you say she's a recruitment, she's just mixing everything together. Rosie Consult works with where it requires this thing. Rosie Consult Limited works with a registered Australian immigration lawyer who owns a valid MARA registration. As in, God, where a visa application requires specialized migration advice or visa lodgement, Rosie Consult where it requires. So does it mean that there are some that will not require specialized migration advice or visa lodgement? So the one Eric is doing is not the specialized one. It doesn't require specialized advice. So that is what she's trying to say. So maybe she's trying to say that she will be able to do some by herself, and that is if people give her consent or declaration or form or something. But all these are just very, very funny. Very funny. Very funny. And another one here, I don't know if you are reading that thing. Another one is suitable, apply for suitable employment opportunities. Nothing like how many. Nothing like, so if they apply for one and they stop, they have applied. Oh God of mercy. There is nothing like measure.
Have anyone trying to reach out to Jenny to know whether if they can get in touch with Jenny in Australia? I think she may have some information.
Yeah, you want to reach out to Jenny? I don't know.
No, I'm asking if there's anybody has reached out to Jenny.
I don't know. I think Tina is in Australia, but Tina didn't know Jenny. So the only person that might be close to Jenny. Thank you very much, Socrates. The only person that might be close to Jenny is this lady, Essay. And Essay has spoken to Jenny, but Jenny didn't respond. So thank you very much. We are currently at that level.
I mean, she knows what she's doing now.
Jenny didn't respond to Essay. If we have another person that has Jenny's contact, you can actually speak with Jenny now. You are a client. You are still a client now.
She's not responding to me. The last we spoke was when they asked me after the visa was declined. They asked me to pay $550 again. I said I'm not paying. They said I should pay $550. She told me that was when she now told me
what
that
they want to use it for.
That she said that she's the one handling the application, submitting it. That she's the one writing the whole write-up. They are writing that.
Jenny.
Yes, that was it. Yes, I had a call with her, a very lengthy call. I said I'm not paying that. I paid you money, you did nothing, and you're asking me. And one of the terms was, it's just that I had not recorded that part. It was, if the visa is denied, they said they will reapply. Now visa got
For free,
denied.
Abi.
Yes, that was what they said. Yeah. And secondly, you said that you're going to use your bank statement. After making payment, you failed to use your bank statement. Secondly, the visa was denied. You want me to pay you under $550 to pay. I reached to Rosie. Rosie said I should pay. That when I pay, that I will get it. I say, what
Ah,
should be the difference from the first one I did? After I
thank God
refused
you
to pay,
did.
they stopped responding to me. Both of them, Jenny and Rosie, stopped.
Hmm.
So
But what they
So
they are loitering around. Somebody is not taking them to the police.
I think I pray for them to come over to Africa again. I think Rosie used to travel and let her come to Africa again. May God help her. May she come to Africa again. May she come Ghana again. May she come, because I have to report to the Interpol. She have to answer the query from here.
as in
See
a
her
lot
online
of
again.
things are going wrong with Rosie. So no measurable, measurable commitment when she mentioned that they will apply for suitable employment opportunities. How many? How many? Is it 10 applications, 50, whatever? I know they will want to use all these ones now to go and be correcting the document. The good thing is we have this document here. If they update it, we will know. So, Rosie, we will know that, okay, we will now say this is version 1 of what you initially sent to people. This is version 2 based on the live stream that you are coming to watch here. You didn't tell people how many jobs, which industries you are applying for this job, which locations they are. You are not doing any, you are not giving people enough information. So what exactly are they buying for 1,950 Australian dollars? What exactly? Because you just wrote a whole lot of things and no summary of whatever they are paying you for. A whole lot. You'll be applying for jobs. So just to apply for jobs, and this document is saying their visa is not included. So it's just, I will pay 1,950. If I have 2 or 3 keys, I will not pay 800 or 900 times 3. How?
Wait. Okay, the visa is not included in the document.
It's not. She said visa is not included.
Oh, visa is another thing altogether.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
street
not.
Okay,
scam that is going on now. Everybody just go and read things in the internet, come and put in the form of contract and start selling to people. It's a very street
It's,
God,
scam now.
it's,
God,
it's
when
the visa is not included though. It's a new system. This is new
okay,
system. It's not
for the
it's
new
not your
victims,
era. It's
no,
not
for
your
new people who
era.
are coming.
You are old.
Okay.
You are old taker. You are old taker. So that 1,950 Australian dollar now just to apply for jobs that they are not going to get to. The jobs they will not get because they've not gotten one since 2 years, 3 years,
What
since
is the evidence they are
2023.
applying for job? What is the evidence they are applying for job? Because if they want to apply for job, they will have an email of the person. So how can one person? Because now Google made it impossible for you to just be creating email account without a phone number. So what is she using to create those email for those people
They,
that she's applying for job? That
they,
means
they,
she's
claim,
not applying anything.
they claim that they have an employment agency now, that they look for job and then they link, when they get the job, they link it to the person.
And they've
Because
not gotten one since
No
2023.
single person, no single
mm,
person that she have
they
proven.
are thieves now. The thing is that Africans, we are looking for jobs. So that's the thing. So it's easy to get somebody that is looking for a job. Is thinking that job, because he needs a job. So they are looking for a victim, somebody that is vulnerable. Thieves.
So look at another red flag there. Another thing that I saw there is that employers with whom we have established professional relationships. That's an interesting statement. In the agreement, they are saying that they have, we apply for jobs, including the employers with whom we have established professional relationships. People should verify. Now, all those things are lamba. So, which employers have established relationship with Rosie? And this employer that have established relationship with her from 2023, no one had been able to bring in anyone to Australia or New Zealand. We are not saying that this employer does not exist, but we are just saying people should ask questions. Ask question. So ask question.
When you ask question and verify, you're out of the game. They no longer work with you.
Because whatever we are selling here, the service that she's selling to people is partly on the basis of access to employers now. It's partly that people will have access to employers. So what employers does she have access to? That we are not we do it and in our database we do let our God will just save her. Now I highlighted another one here, and that one is position that may offer employer sponsorship. So let me put it out there. Position. So, and that is what they are said. Position that we offer, employer sponsorship. Look at that wordings now. That wordings is something else. It says that we may offer employer sponsorship, where applicable. Where applicable, they may offer employer sponsorship. So there is something that is different. So what Rosie is now telling people currently is that we apply for sponsorship jobs. And that contract does not even promise that they will get the job. So if people are saying they want to go, you cannot fight her again with all this one. Although there are red flags and everything there, the problem is, our client paying for a guaranteed job, a sponsorship job? Is she going to guarantee them job, or are they paying for recruitment, maybe probably recruitment processes and then application assistance? Is that what they are paying for? So people should know what they are paying for, and that is what we are saying. You should be very clear what you are paying for so that they are not issue, and this agreement should have been clear enough. So it's just what it is.
But the question is, are they genuine agent? That's the question. Because are they genuine agent?
What is your definition of genuine agent?
Those that will help you to apply for job and then you don't pay anything until you get the job.
So that makes it genuine.
Yeah, because you don't pay anything now, you pay after the service. Because you pay after the service now. After the service being rendered. That makes you genuine.
I don't know if Tina wants to answer this question. Tina, is Rosie genuine agent?
Sorry, what was that?
Is Rosie a genuine agent?
Not that I know of, no.
I'm not talking about Rosie, I mean others even.
No, I don't think that's what he's asking.
So my question is, are they genuine agents that do the same service?
They do the processes and then get you the job, then you pay them.
Yeah.
And that makes them genuine. Am I right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
In other words, if let's say I run a recruitment agency and you're telling me I want your service, but I won't pay you till you get me a job. Why would I take you on? What if you don't take the job? Did I waste my time and my energy? You got to pay for something, but there's a big but in all of this. I think, Tina, you want to say something that you say.
What is the but?
Here's the but. I don't know. I take a deep breath
So
when I talk.
yeah, so if it's your job, you should find pleasure reading the profile of somebody before saying that okay, you I can work with you, I cannot work with you. Yeah, I think if that is your job, for example, a genuine agent will look at your profile and see if it's possible or not. So it's risk taking. You cannot be asking somebody money where you know that you will not deliver. So and somebody cannot be paying money knowing that fully well that at the end of the day he's not going to get anything. Yeah. So
100%.
on my, yeah, yeah,
I agree with you.
on
So
my,
let's put it in real context, Ben. Is it Ben?
yeah,
Where are you
yeah,
streaming?
yeah. I'm straight from Cameroon, my dear.
Okay. Let me put it in context so you can pass this message along to your people, okay?
Yeah,
Let's play a game here. I'm in Australia, right?
that's correct.
I run a recruitment agency and I'm looking for, I don't know, a driver.
Yeah.
How do I know you exist out there in Cameroon?
Yeah, you make your advertisement and you say, okay, you're looking for drivers. And drivers now of like me in Cameroon, they start sending your CVs.
No
Okay, you
problem.
pick one of the
Yep.
CVs, yeah, yeah.
Let's do one step at a time so we don't confuse people.
Okay,
So
that's
I
correct.
look at your CV, Ben, and I like your CV.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking, Ben can do this job because his CV told me to, that he can do the job. Am I right?
yeah,
Now I send you all
yeah.
the paperwork. Remember, I'm a recruitment agency.
Agency, yeah,
I'm not a visa person, okay?
yeah.
So I now say to you, okay, I've got an employer. My employer is Mr. Bam. Mr. Bam is willing to hire you and willing to sponsor you. I
Very
don't take
good.
any money from you.
That's good.
I take money from Mr. Bam. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Then you deal with Mr. Bam. I take my money from Mr. Bam's. Simple. My commission comes from him. Because he was the one that wanted the truck driver, not me. You're not driving my truck.
yeah.
I'm in the middle person. So that's how a recruitment agency works.
Okay, so the person needing a driver is also in need, and Mr. Ben is also needing a need, right?
Sorry, can you
So
repeat? Eating something,
yeah,
sorry.
the person needing a driver is in need, right? And the employee also is in need, and the employer is ready to sponsor the employee.
Correct.
So looking at this side is the employee that is looking to get paid. So the employer should be able to take care of that, not the employee, not somebody that's looking for job to get paid and he's paying money again to get
No,
paid.
the employer needs you. So the employer will say, okay, I'm an accredited employer. That means they're really willing to pay for the visa process, everything. They're not going to pay for your flight. They're not going to pay for your accommodation. They're not going to pay for anything. But some accredited employer will pay for your visa. Some accredited employer
Yeah.
will not pay for your visa. Then you can make a deal with the employer. For example, employer might say, oh, look, Ben, I actually got 10 people that's applying. I don't know which one to choose. And you can quickly negotiate and say, oh, I'm willing to pay for the visa application. So you go to the top of the list, basically. So once you sign the agreement and then he gives you a job offer, right? And do you
Yeah.
think your journey end there? What happened next, do you think?
So normally, if he gives you a job offer, that I think that is when you can pay the agent because you verify if the job is valid and then you pay the agent.
No, you don't pay the
Yeah.
agent. Yeah, some give temporary accommodation. I agree.
Yeah.
Depends on the. No, you don't pay him. He gave you a job offer. What do you do next?
Yeah, then now it's visa sponsorship, right? Or whatever you decided. But now you've gotten the job, now it's up to you to link up with the company. But now you've done your job, you have already linked the two. So now you deserve a payment because you have a valid job offer.
But I already told you at the beginning, you don't pay me. Mr. Bams pay me because Mr. Bam is the one who hired you through me. I'm the middle party.
Yeah, Mr. Ben can pay you because you helped Mr. Ben to get a job to Link, right?
Mr. Bems is the one that got an employer for his company.
I don't think Ben understand
Yeah,
what you are saying.
I
Ben, do you
understand
understand?
perfectly. So that makes it that makes it genuine now because you have a valid job offer and you can pay your middleman.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
It ends there. Yeah,
no, you still
that's
don't
what we're talking
understand.
about. When step by step onto.
So
Tell me.
what Otwizy is explaining to you is the standard way that recruitment agency operates in New Zealand and Australia. So
Okay.
Otwizy is explaining to you that, say for example, she is a recruiter or recruitment agency. You are
Mm-hmm.
looking for job and you are in Africa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am the company that owns the job. Now, I'm the company
Yeah.
that is looking for a driver. But because of my system and the staff that I have, I do not have maybe probably enough HR in my company, and I need to
That's correct.
contract out. I need to contract it out because recruitment agencies are very sound about employing good brains, because they will do their own interview. They will, but that is subject to them getting the fact that there is a job available. But that is not what Rosie is doing. So Rosie is going to look for the job, whereas the job will come. They will send it to recruitment agency. So I will be the one that will contact Otweze as a recruitment agency, that,
Correct.
oh, we have
So Ben,
a
Ben Bems is my employer.
yeah, something like that.
Correct. So Bems will have to pay me because he hired me to do something he doesn't have the time to do. So he pays me, not you, no matter what. I
So
cannot
you
take money from you.
So Ben, do you understand that logic? So because and Altweze will be paid only after successful recruitment process had happened. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So until you come
Yeah.
into my company, that is when Altweze will now be paid. So it is
Yeah.
not you. You are not paying. That is a normal thing. But
Mm-hmm.
our Auntie Rosie our own recruitment agency is
Exactly.
collecting
You
money from
you
you.
have explained everything. But
Uh, she's
yeah.
collecting money from
I,
from Africans, saying she's looking for job for them, whether they are going to even get the job or not. She still collects the money.
yeah, I think what you've explained is very clear. So there is no money involved until it's successful. That's what I was talking about with uh, with all easy. Yeah.
You are saying
That's what I
Adesti
was trying
genuine
to.
recruitment
Yeah.
agency. You are saying Adesti genuine recruitment agency.
Yeah.
They are genuine recruitment agency. Just search online, search on Google or something, and put recruitment agencies in Australia. Recruitment agency. Thank you. Recruitment agencies in New Zealand. They are recruitment agencies, but what they are standard. They have good company. Not They are not coming to Facebook, WhatsApp, or what is this place, TikTok, to be looking or
TikTok.
scouting for people. They will not, because they have company to run, because they are legit. Not me coming here. I'm a recruitment agency coming on TikTok 24 hours to come and be telling people that you are a recruitment agency. What kind of recruitment agency is that one? They are there. They have systems. So recruitment agency have systems. They will interview you and then get your CV in their database or archive or something. And at times, some of these companies that reach out to them. So imagine now, when I reach out to Otwezi as a recruitment agency, if I do not have sponsorship for that job, sponsorship means I cannot bring somebody from overseas. I will tell Otweze, yes, my company could bring people from overseas, But for this particular role, I want insider. I want people in Australia. I don't want people from any other place from the world, because I will have to make payment to the government to even bring people from overseas, New Zealand standard. So to bring people from overseas, you have to pay job token, pay them,
Yes.
bring them in.
And not only that, Mr. Banks would like somebody to fill that position in the next 2 or 3 weeks, not
Yeah,
4 or 5 months.
yeah, yeah,
Unless you're a brain surgeon and this person is got a brain something to need operation in 1 year time. They will wait for you to come because you are needed.
yeah. So that is the reason why a lot of times people from overseas or Africa might not really get job, because companies might not have that ample time to wait. It takes time to say you want the visa process, and then visa process at times, if you mistakenly do the wrong visa application and you give false information, the application might also be declined, and it will be a waste of time for the company and even the recruitment agency. I don't know if you understand all this process. So it doesn't come easy. But the way Rosie comes up on live stream to come and say that she's looking for job for people, and then she will get them, it might, some people sometimes it might take weeks, sometimes it might take more than that. Nah. Oh God. So somebody say, I beg, who is Ben? Ben is the one. Ben is from Cameroon. Ben is from Cameroon. Ben is from Cameroon. Oh. So Ben is just, we're just trying to explain things to Ben. So that is just the thing. Oh. So I hope you understand. Official DJ Spare. Thank you. Was this not the DJ of yesterday?
Yeah, I just wanted to wait for you to finish before we do like a commercial break for.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the DJ for Sugar Plum's birthday yesterday. So, official DJ, please, you can unmute and introduce yourself if anybody needs your services for DJ on TikTok or in real life. Yeah, go ahead. Are you there?
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. I'm streaming from Nigeria, Lagos City. Although probably in New Zealand now is let me say 10 in the night. So my name is Stanley, and all my hangouts, both Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, and so on and so forth, is official DJ Spare. But it's only on TikTok that I have the one. I'm using the one of a CEO permanently. So the other one, I'm not frequently online with that one. So in case you want to host any birthday or house party, get together party, any kind of party, once he don't have anything to do with let me say something like burial or so on and so forth, I'm out for it. That's all I can say for now.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, so guys, that's official DJ. Did an amazing job last night. We partied up till 1 a.m. I think 1 a.m. or so. It was really nice. Yeah, our friend, we welcomed her to the fourth floor. 40 years, 4 decades on Earth. So yeah, thanks a lot, official DJ. Please follow official DJ. You can book him for your events. Yeah. So if there are any other businesses out there, oh, Fearless wants to advertise Rosie. No, definitely. We are not allowing any Rosie adverts on this platform. So yeah, if you have any business, do reach out. We can, yeah, you can run your adverts, expand your customer base, but definitely not Rosie. Yeah. Oh, Bams is gone. Who have we not heard from today? I'm Razak. Welcome.
Thanks, Moss. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
So is Ben a victim or something?
What are your thoughts on the documents that we've been unraveling, we've been
No, I'm
analyzing?
not a victim. I'm just trying to look at the process and see how fake it is, and see how real recruiters function. Because I see so many of the fake people in Facebook and TikTok. Each time when they start asking you money before any service, know that it's fake. That's from experience.
Razak, what are your thoughts on the documents?
I joined later. I only listened to all two Easy's part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's so many loopholes in her operations. So many. And she
Yeah.
has used this platform over the some
So
time
many.
now as a learning curve for them. So they
Yeah,
always come with the
and
problem.
she's such a poor student. You came on here. There are so many resource persons on this platform. She tried to copy, she tried to learn, but in the end, she got it even. She
Wrong.
went worse. I don't understand how somebody can get a good template and then turn out to be a poor student.
When karma is catching up with you, nothing can save you. Like Christianos will say, she should just prepare to go to jail.
Fearless, how's it going? Don't come and advertise Rosie here. Are you there, Fearless?
I'm here, but I can't talk for now.
Oh, okay.
Why can't you talk for now?
She's taking a shower.
All right, we are there. We the document analyzer. We
What,
go.
Bams, if I can ask, what document is it? Smalls just made mention of a document.
Were you here yesterday? You were here yesterday now.
No.
When
I joined very late in class. Yeah.
So is the document the guy? Somebody went to meet Rosie, maybe Sunday or something, and Rosie said that she will be sending a non-disclosure agreement. And
Now?
she said a non-disclosure agreement to people now. You cannot discuss. She's told the guy that you cannot discuss whatever they say to anyone. So it's a secret court now that she's running.
So clearly, whoever is getting into this should know what they are signing up to. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
No
because
credible.
because we are just looking at that document. We're just looking at that document, and I went through the document well and pick out some loopholes in that document. One of it again, she says something. Let me see where that one is. That the dedicated job account arrangement. Yeah, she said something around dedicated job arrangement. That they will create a dedicated job account, create a dedicated job application account specifically for you.
Okay.
Have anybody received that kind of
Never.
information before? When you guys, so this is new, right?
Never. Yeah.
So it is not enough. So because
Look,
you
these
see,
are people who will be talking about Australia, but send you a document from New Zealand. Like, they are inconsistent in their operations.
so now she's saying that they will create an account and they will now give you, as the person that will be applying, they will give you the access to the account, but you must not change the password.
Okay.
Let's even say it's fine. In the document, there was a place again that was funny to me, and I'm like, imagine I'm paying you 1,950 Australian dollars Australian dollars. Rosie now said that we will be applying, they will be submitting jobs in Australia. However, if you see application that you want to apply by yourself, you should apply for it too, so that we'll be doing it from two ends. I don't know if anybody understands this
And I
kind
have
of
to pay for
thing.
you.
You have to pay
Yeah,
1,950, and you are saying, however, if you get any
we can
opportunities, you can
apply.
also apply for it too. So, meaning she's as well like pushing back the work that she's being paid
This is
to
not a
do.
recruiter.
God, I was just
Someone who is
laughing now.
connected to government of countries. Uh,
So, he say the login credential must be, so he say the login credential must not be changed, as continuous access is required by both you and our team. You get that now? Continuous
yeah.
access to the stuff is required by both you and our team. So, and that is that is somehow, yeah, there's a lot of questions that people should raise. Whose email address owns the account? Now somebody just mentioned that, I think it was Brady that was saying that Google do not allow people. Thank you very much, Tuesday. Google do not allow people to create any Gmail account anyhow without phone number now.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So whose phone number will be attacked? Who controls password recovery? What happened when maybe probably the contract ends? You have access to this thing. So nothing is stated that after the contract ends, then you can do anything with this account, right? So does the people paying, do they have like full access control to that account? So what job platform will be used? Nothing was said about job platform, because if you say I have access to the job platform, maybe probably I don't know what, maybe it's sick they want to use or something, but they should just pick it. You just say it. It's a document that will give people information of what they want to put their money. 1,950 Australian dollar is not a small amount of money. So people must have full information, not keep some information, not hide information for them. Put it out there. Anybody that wants to do it, anybody that trusts you, like she's always saying, anybody that trusts her, they will come for her. But the information should be there. So, and that is just the thing. Uh, you
But
just have to understand.
did she give the guy a payment? What payment option was he giving?
You came late. We have gone
Oh,
through the
okay.
payment option. The payment option, let me see. The payment option was, I think, 1 4. Maybe it was a mistake. Rosie, I think this is a mistake. Oh. So you need to correct it to Rosie. Correct the payment options. So if you are watching, so the payment Australian journey adult is $1,400 per person. New Zealand journey adult is 1,950 Australian dollars per person. Why on earth is New Zealand too expensive? Why? Maybe she was trying to do New Zealand dollars at 1,950. Maybe when you look at it, it will be almost 1,004 of. Let me even convert. Let me convert that. New Zealand dollar. Okay. New Zealand dollar to Australian dollar. So let's see how it is. So if I say I have 1,950, it's about 1,6 Australian dollars. So it's like New Zealand is too expensive. And the final person on that category is child journey. Child journey is 900 per child. So if you have 5 children, you are dead. If you have five children, Rosie has finished you. And well, this document from the beginning has been mentioning that she's recruiting, she's applying for job for people. I don't know the job she will apply for the children, but God help
It's
her.
amazing. Just like what Louisa said, right? I mean, your job basically is to get me that job, right? That's it. Connect me with your employer. What is your business with my family?
Yeah, child Johnny. Child
Maybe
Johnny.
you get him a cleaning job or something.
The most funniest part is Johnny. What kind of journey is this thing that people are going for now? They are going for a journey of no return of their funds. As somebody say Rosie should be charged for human trafficking. Because I go child Johnny, I don't understand.
But now this is also good. If there's a letter and she's written all this nonsense, it's very good. Because those days it will be just phone call when she says, "Oh, you'll be flying in on Tuesday or next Wednesday," as if she was the one who's going to stamp or print your visa letter. Most of these are on phone calls, so you don't have proof to those, except those she has texted. But it's good she's putting this nonsense on paper. Because if you said you are a recruiter and now you are talking about bringing my ward of family into New Zealand or Australia, that should be an indictment on the whole thing.
Somebody say smart journey visa. Because if you don't understand journey, everybody is going on their journey. A journey of no return is what people want to begin. Only God, only God will help us. So that is just the thing. Journey, service fee, journey, adult. God. But I'm still curious. Why, Rosie? Please, can you explain in your live stream today why New Zealand is more expensive than Australia journey? I really want to know. Maybe because New Zealand is very far. I don't know, Rosie. We are
No.
just asking.
This was the trick. Those days, this is what she said. Australia was going to take long, right? And so she would find you a job in Australia. So
In New
maybe that
Zealand
is
or
the
Australia?
charge. Yes. No, Australia. And it was going to
Oh,
take long, maybe 9 months or a year.
oh,
And
okay.
so New Zealand is faster.
Like
However,
how many days is New Zealand?
this was less than 2 months. In fact,
Wow.
yeah. In fact, less, far less. Because yes, when I finished making my payment, her birthday was, I think, in September. So she made it look like the whole team were going like the this is one of the trick. She was going to process the first 25, or she gave a number. And so if I didn't finish making that payment, I wouldn't be part of that slot.
God.
Yes.
God. Urgency.
So
She placed it
yes,
on urgency.
exactly. So you're all going to be in one apartment or shared apartment in New Zealand
Uh-uh.
for her birthday. Yeah. So we can save costs, you know. So
All of you,
we could
20 people will be in one shared apartment.
no. Maybe 2 people in a room or something. Like we'll just share, apartment. Maybe 2 in a room or 3, something like that.
Who is paying for that accommodation? Is it her or
Of
you?
course, our money.
Okay, already.
It will be,
God,
yeah.
she really planned this thing for you guys.
Yes. No, she came across as someone who sort of understand the African plight, but unfortunately, she was exploiting it to our disadvantage at her own expenses.
God,
Because
I just
if if I would be in Australia, New Zealand, and I have to share accommodation with someone, it means I'll be saving costs literally, rather than footing the
yeah,
whole bills by myself. Yeah.
and you guys want to save cost.
Yes.
Bams, you see this woman,
Yeah,
listen to what Razak said. If I swear for her, you remember that someone came on this live and said she made a certain statement that after accommodating someone in the house, she's not helping any other Africans because like we stink. Like
yeah.
the thing just came to my mind. Like look at this woman calling us names. And she'll go on a live and be like faking and be telling Africans all sorts of nonsense. Who are you to tell Africans they stink? Go and read history and find out who used to wash and who taught you how to wash. I don't want to use insult for her. I'm just boiling here.
don't let her, get, under your this thing. So just leave her. She will still go live stream today and then come and say something else. But then it's all good. And that is why we are here. She said if we are not going, we are not doing it or something. I'm just doing the right thing. What will you somebody put in our comment section yesterday that do you know we will report you? We will report you. Say, what will you report me for? I've not done anything wrong. Maybe she's living in
He's,
denial.
he's shameless.
Rosie will not stop until she marries a Ghanaian.
No way.
As
I
in,
mean,
we will give Razak to Rosie since Eric has been sacked. She said that, who told you that we have sacked our people? Do we make an announcement that we are, so Eric has not been sacked though. Rosie said that yesterday, that who told you that we have sacked? They claim that we have sacked our people. Who told you that we have sacked them? When people are making death threats on our employee, that she used to protect them. So it's just the plan that we said. Eric just went to go and hide and say, let us say that I'm not with you anymore, so that they will calm down. But they don't know that we are not coming down anytime soon.
that guy is a coward. His wife should know that. What idiot.
So the question I want to ask is, why does a client have to agree not to change login if the contract does not even specify the duration of how people will be able to create that login? And then this is just, what security
No,
safeguards?
the logic in that I sense is perhaps both parties can have access to the account and they can simultaneously
Be
apply
applying.
for the jobs. But this
Why
is
will
a service I have paid you, right? In my instance, in my instance, when
yeah.
she charged the money and later sent back a link to the immigration New Zealand Amy account that I should create the account and send it back to her. You
Eh?
know, I
So
should make hotel reservations and send. So I was like, so what are you doing? What's your job?
always we are saying create a dedicated. So as part of our service, Rosie Consult, we create a dedicated job application account specifically for you. So that is what we are saying. That account that they say they will create, they now mention somewhere there that you must not change the password of that account, because Rosie and you as a person will be accessing that account. In another instance, they now said, if you have any job application that you intend to apply for using that account, apply for it. But we are saying, yeah,
You're too advanced for me. My eyes are rolling. What
that is what
account? Is it
our
an email account?
it
Yes,
will be email.
email.
It will be email. Create a
Oh,
dedicated
okay.
job application account. That should be email. So that should
Yeah.
be
Okay,
email
okay.
account. That is they are just using big English, but it's email. That is on the our commitment to you. That should be the email.
Well, whoever create the account is the person that hold the
Owns it, yeah?
password and
Yeah.
can't change the
So
password. The other party cannot change the password.
so that's what I'm saying. This is their service. This is Rosie's service. So apparently, either Rosie will be creating this account for whoever it is, and they will now share the details to them. That's what they intend to be doing going forward.
High
So
grade.
there is another one that they say client communication, client this thing. There were two documents these guys shared yesterday. There were two documents. Let's see the second one, because I just can't understand where this thing is heading. Rosie. Now, this one is funny. Client communication agreement. As in, you must not go and communicate with VAMS. Let me see. Client communication agreement. If you have that client communication agreement, I will read that one. Very, very funny one like that. They say client communication acknowledgement. Dear client, to maintain a professional, respectful, and confidential working relationship, Rosie Consulting asks that all clients comply with the following conditions. Recording of calls. Rosie Consulting does not consent to telephone calls, video meetings, or other communications with Rosie or our team being recorded without our prior written consent. If a client advises that a conversation is being recorded, or we reasonably believe it is being recorded without our consent, we reserve the right to end the call and communicate in writing instead, where appropriate and permitted by law. That is one. Number two, social media. Client must not post, publish, or share recordings, screenshot. I thought you said they should not. I've come, you guys should listen. Clients must not post, publish, or share recordings, screenshots, correspondence, or other content relating to Rosie Consulting, Rosie, or our team on social media or any public platform without our prior written consent. So if they scam clients, they will be the one that will write that client, okay, you can go ahead, go and post it. So number three, respectful conduct. Respectful conduct. We are committed to providing a respectful service and expect all communications with our staff to remain courteous and professional. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Now, client acknowledgement. Client will now say, I acknowledge that I have read and understood the client and agree to comply with the above conditions during my engagement with Rosie Consulting. So, client is the only one signing this second document. So, guys, what do you think? I'll open the floor. Razak, what do you think there?
Yeah, hello, Bams. Sorry, I was praying. Um, Ordinarily, Africans in generally would like to, this whole issue of traveling, a lot of people want to do it in secrecy. And that's why, in even reporting all this nonsense happening, it takes nerves for others to even come up to say, hey, I was cheated, I was scammed, I was this ABC. And so it is not for you to fly some A4 sheet and say, let's sign an agreement that you are not going to scam me. And when you do ABC, I shouldn't shout. Right? Do you think if everything went on as planned, anyone would even have a mention her in a negative, line? Nobody would do that. But it is because of their dealings. Come to think of it, even if those who come up here, we have just 40 or 50% success rate. You just say it's normal for someone to apply for visa and be denied because she's not a visa officer anyway. But this is someone who has put on several hats of an agency that is recruiting, a visa agency, NGO. I am bringing an NGO because even some of the consultancy service, quote unquote, they provide are paid through NGO accounts. So how do you streamline your operations and where the money is coming from? So I am saying, if their dealings are clean, Me as your client, what other advertisement would you need from any platform than your client who would go out and preach your message? What other advertisement would you need? Your client would market your service. And it is in the same vein. If you get a raw deal from your dealings, we'll call you out for what it is. And like Christianos will always say, you end up in jail. That's all I can say. Polyamorous, welcome.
Thank you.
Do you
Everyone
have
is
anything
well.
to say? Good,
Hi,
good, good.
Tina.
You
What
know
do you think?
what?
What do I think?
Yeah, about the client communication acknowledgement.
Do you know what? I honestly think that I know everyone here is pissed off and everything about what she's doing. And we all know she's breaking the law with what she's doing. But all this gathering evidence and this and that is not going to stop her from doing what she's doing. While we're talking, she's still scamming African people. So the only, and I do hope she's listening. So the only way to fix this is to ring the authorities and give them the information they need.
Hmm. So, Tina, I think polyamorous have otherwise opinion about Rosie. You're welcome,
Hello.
polyamorous.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't have here's the thing. Like just like Tina was mentioning, evidence. And I mean, I would be the first one if I had actually found anybody would ever present me real evidence to, tell Rosie she needs to do the right thing here. But the thing is, I get no evidence. And I think that instead of what I would rather see people do, instead of sitting here doing 35 days of this stories, I would say, why don't we do something so that Nigerians and other Africans stop trying to leave the country? What are we doing to build the local economy so that people
So,
aren't running somewhere to get a drink?
polyamorous. So let us leave the part where people are living. Migration is everywhere. People move from even New Zealand, Australia to other countries, right? So, and there are some people that actually move, like got job. I got job directly from Nigeria. So if you are saying people move, I didn't beg for say I want to move. No, I got job directly and I moved, right? So, what I don't want us to go look at it from the perspective of better economy or whatever. Let's call it spade a spade. Let's deal with the part of, okay, whatever. Now, Tina has mentioned now that Rosie is scamming Africans. So you didn't hear that part. Are, are, are you are you an African? Are you an African?
I'm a Black American. So yes,
Okay.
I'm of African descent.
So,
Yes.
Polyamorous,
So
what do
for
you mean
me,
by evidence? What do you call evidence
I
in
I,
this
I want
context?
to see. Let me say
Like
this.
like
I
what?
want to see. I want to see the actual thing where there's like defrauded. I don't want to see someone getting rejected. I don't want to see someone who didn't even pay anything. Like this is what I've seen. Someone's going, oh, it's clearly a scam because they asked for this, they asked for that. I want to see something that actually says I did this, this, and this, and they did not deliver any services at all. You know, they just took my
It's
money
not
and
still
ran.
clear. It's not still clear. It's not still clear. So, oh, somebody has removed him.
Oh my God.
I would have want
Come back,
him
come back.
want us to
Leave
have.
him now.
I would have want him to polynomial, polynomial,
Ben, we need
yeah,
a box for
Hello,
him,
hello,
yeah?
Bams. Hello,
yeah.
Bams.
Y'all
Somebody
didn't
has,
even
yeah. Hello.
y'all didn't even give me a chance. Come
No.
on.
I want to. Are we? Then we go down. Polynomial, please send an invite so that we will just talk about this thing once and for all, and then we won't have to have him be coming to say, okay,
I have a question for Polymoros.
okay.
Yeah,
Polymoros, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I would like to ask you, by the way, good day, everyone. I'd like to ask you, Polymoros, what do you mean by evidence?
So what I'm talking about with evidence, I want to see like some kind of something in writing. Like I promise to do this, I promise to do that. That is outside of the scope of what her license is for. I'd like to see where people are just taking the money and they're taking the money and they're doing no services whatsoever. I don't.
Okay.
If someone gets rejected or something like that, that's nothing to do with their department. But
Perfect.
all I hear is a bunch of things that don't give us
It's
any
okay. It's
actual
okay.
evidence.
So hold it,
So
hold
let him
it.
finish. Let him finish.
Hold it
Please,
now.
let him finish.
Polynomial, hold on.
Let him
Do you
finish.
think we
Let
don't
him
have
finish, please.
those?
No, let him finish his thoughts, please.
Okay.
Let him just finish.
Oh
Go on,
yeah.
Polymoros, please finish your thoughts.
Go ahead.
He has finished. You please, nobody should trigger me this evening. It's finished.
No, I just want
It's
to
finished.
trigger him up.
It was no.
I just want
It
to.
was on Rosie's live stream. Did he ask Rosie questions, or he just allowed Rosie to blab
Fearless,
and blab
please, you let him land.
nonsense?
Just a
No,
minute.
no,
I
no,
get your,
no,
I get
no,
your
Yeah.
no,
point. I
no,
get your
no,
point. But you
no,
see, if
no,
people are
no.
coming with
I'm not.
certain,
No, I
Please,
don't.
Razak, we
I
have
literally
entertained this
turn off the
man
Felix,
too
just
comment.
hold on for
much.
a minute.
See,
Felix,
see,
just hold
see,
on for a
see.
minute.
Guys, can you just stop? I'm trying to respect everybody here. The last time this dude came here, he insulted my mom. Now I'm not gonna let him speak. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
literally
fine.
went off this
Let me
live
just
stream.
challenge.
I literally went off this live stream upset that day.
I
So
know
he
with the
went to
context.
Rosie's live stream. Is he asking Rosie the questions he's coming here to ask? He has access to
Okay,
Rosie.
Felix,
No, Oreofe,
Felix.
please, bro, I respect you. He even said he was
I
going
have
to
access.
connect. He even said he was going to connect to Rosie and they were going to talk offline. Is he asking Rosie? See, let's stop this thing. The first thing he said when he
Polymoros, I'll
came
just call you
here,
Poly for short if you don't
Oreofe,
mind.
please. I'm going to speak and I can leave. You guys can interrogate him. Okay? Let me get it out. He said that this business of horse doing day 35 and all that,
Go ahead.
and then the system in Africa, what people are doing. Who is this dude to come up here and ask us to give him evidence? Is he a verified authority? We don't have to answer to him. Let him go to Rosie. Rosie blocked everyone on this live stream. We can give him questions of our concerns, and he can go and sit on Rosie's live stream and ask her those questions. When he was there, he couldn't ask her. They were literally laughing at us, making joke of what we're doing. And he's here asking us questions to give him evidence. We have no reason to give him any evidence. We don't. We owe this guy nothing. We're just tolerating him. So I don't know why we're here tolerating. Let him go back to Rosie. We've requested that Rosie should block everyone. Myself and Autoaze, we've even volunteered that we will go to our live stream. He can go back to Rosie. Rosie hasn't blocked him. Let him go to Rosie and tell Rosie to unblock us. We've got nothing to hide. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So he can't come here and then we're giving him the platform to re-traumatize the victims. Yes, Rosie is a scam. We've said it. We don't need to give him evidence. He has no right to ask us. Rosie says she has no right. She doesn't have any reason to answer to anybody. So why do we need to answer to this guy? Or does he think we're jobless? People just keep tolerating someone and think that
Very
it's
much,
cool.
Fearless. Thank you very much, Fearless. I appreciate your submission. And Poly, I will permit me to use the word Poly just for short. First of all,
will appreciate if you can take your word back on speaking unadvisedly about Fearless Mom. Those words really were hurtful. That's number one. Number two, you presented very clearly that if people have evidence or evidences and you stated what those evidence should look like, and I dare make it very clear to you that we have not one, not five, more than five people who have got evidences of what you precisely described. So on that base, your arguments, I'm afraid, is baseless. All right. And then thirdly, if you are coming here, hang on, just hold on, please. I don't like when we are rowdy. Just please, permit me. Number three is that when you present an idea, let our countries be fixed. I dare make it clear to you, should it be that you are not aware, that migration is not a particular concern to only Africans. The world has become a global atmosphere where people trade across different continents. All right. So we have people migrating for different purposes, not just because of bad economy. All right. People migrate across the globe for different reasons. We have seen Americans migrating to Africa for a particular purpose. We have seen Chinese migrating from China or from Beijing, to other parts of the world. All right. So please don't bring up that narrative to begin to say that we should go and fix Africa. Every country have got our own problem. America have got our own problem. China have got our own problem. So also Africa as a continent have got our own problem. All right. So please, let's not allow that narrative. The concern we've got here is that victims have been traumatized. People have received ban owing to Rosie's action. This is not because of visa refusal. This is because of clear act of scamming. In fact, beyond scamming, it's a clear act of being a con artist, and evidences abound. So please, before you begin to make certain assertion, try to understand what's happening. And like Fearless said, and I concur to what she has said, let Rosie unblock all of us. Then, having said that, I just want to quickly say something about what Bams raised earlier on when it comes to the issue of recording and things like that. Let's look at organizational structures of companies that does this kind of a thing. I was talking with somebody who works with, Microsoft yesterday in America, and I was made to understand certain things that you can actually record people without their consent. There are different states with different laws, and there are some laws that supports, individual consent when one person consents. All right. There are states that supports one party consent, all party consent, two party consent. So Rosie does not have the total autonomy to say people should not record conversation. It's beyond our power to say, oh, don't record my conversation. If I'm giving you money, I have the full right to record what transpires. After all, that will be my evidence should anything go wrong. More so that we're in the age of AI. Things are documented. So please, let's get that straight into our minds. We need to document conversations. It's only when you begin to use it unlawfully that becomes a crime, that it can become a crime. But when you use it as a means of protection, my dear people, it is not a crime. I stop there. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just say this, since obviously people will give me a limited time to say anything. But you bring up a good point. You bring up the point is that, yes, I do have access to be able to communicate to Rosie. You guys are saying you're blocked. Okay. If you bring serious questions, serious evidence, I have no problem calling her out on it. If she's doing something wrong, I will make sure she does what she can to fix it. Pay back victims. But with no evidence, I can't do anything to help. You see, and all
We,
we're
we are
doing
not, we
is
are not
talking.
asking. We are not asking you
Nobody's
But
to
who
help.
is
Hold
asking
on,
you
hold on,
to
hold on,
help?
hold on. We are not asking
Wait a
you to
second.
Hold
help.
on,
We are
Oliofe.
asking Rosie
Wait a
to stop
second
the
now. Wait a
scamming.
second. Now I let you speak, bro. Come on now. Okay.
Oh,
What
come on,
I'm
be
saying
reasonable,
is,
brother. Be reasonable, brother. We're not asking you for any help. We're asking Rosie to stop scamming. She has scammed
wait.
people.
Ah,
Well,
Jesus.
if she
Oliofe, can
scammed
y'all not get
people, I
emotional?
said, wait a second. If I scam people, if she scammed people, I'm saying, let me help get this rectified. Let's find out what's really going on. Because
All
if you
right.
want to just wait for the police or
Can I?
whatever to
Can
do
I?
it,
Don't drop him. Don't
No,
drop
no,
him yet, please. I want
there's
to
no
ask him
need.
a
Guys,
Let
question.
I ask
Wait,
Polly,
first.
Bams,
No,
Polly.
no.
Bams.
I've been hearing him
Bams.
talking.
Yeah.
I'm coming,
Polimoro.
Cristiano, I'm
Let
coming.
us relax. Let us not
So,
no shout,
yeah,
right? Let us just calm down and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
please.
So what polyamorous is asking for is evidence. So I think we, no matter what we say, I think the best evidence will be I've asked EQ if she can speak. I think Razak is a victim.
he doesn't want to hear that. He
We
called
No.
that
have
a story.
Smalls,
He
wait.
said that is a
no,
story.
Can
so
I
we have
ask him
no.
polyamorous?
Like what I would like to see is that for polyamorous to listen to the victims, because we also have the documentation. We have all the payment receipts. We
And
have
we are not
Smalls,
we are
Smalls,
not we
are
are
you
not
all the
giving
listening
that
to
out.
documentation.
Babs?
Smalls, you're
Smalls, are
not
you listening
So
to
listening.
Babs?
Why? My
He
question
said
is
he said
why?
the people narrating
please listen to all too
their
easy.
story. He said is a story, not evidence.
Can I, please, I'm begging all of you. Polyamorous, I know you. I've come across you a few times, in case you don't remember me. Are you
it doesn't
there?
make okay. Yeah, I'm
I,
here. I'm
I,
here. Okay, so
I think
you know me. Okay.
I do. It's been since last year. So I'm gonna have a question for you one at a time. Okay, I'm
Okay.
just going to be. I'm not raising my voice. Nothing. Okay. I don't know what happened the last time you were here, but according to Fearless, you sort of insulted her mom. So I don't know what happened. Maybe if she require apology, and I think being a gentleman, especially from the US of A, I think if she would like an apology, I believe you should do. Number two, when you come here, the statement you made was, I repeat, I need evidence. So my question to you is, these people on this platform has been here for 35 days or more, working and on a mission. So when you come here and said, which part of the Rosie organization of that jigsaw do you fit in, whereby you became the spokesperson that will take the evidence and give it to her and have an open conversation? If you don't mind answering me on that one, which part of the jigsaw do you fit in,
Okay.
whereby you come here to ask that word I would like?
No, what I'm saying is this. You see, you're I'm no part of the jigsaw. I'm a part of the solution. If Africans are being defrauded and scammed, I want to put an end to it. And and someone suggested on the panel, not me, they said we can't get communication with Rosie because we're blocked. But he can talk to Rosie. I'm like, okay, absolutely. If Rosie is doing wrong, I will call her out on her stuff. Okay, and I will try to
Yeah.
get the victim.
Yeah.
Huh?
Again, you said you are not a jigsaw, yet you say it's such an oxymoron statement. You said you are not part of the jigsaw, yet if someone give you the evidence, you can have an open conversation with her. What makes you think you will not be blocked?
Because because I know how to approach this matter with respect. I've known Rosie on TikTok for a very long time, and I've never seen anything remotely close to what she's being accused of. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying I follow her
Okay,
page and all that stuff regularly.
thank you,
I don't.
sir. Thank you,
What I'm
sir. So
saying is,
now,
I know.
so what, sir, one at a time. So what are you saying to, let's say me, forget the rest. If I was holding all the evidence and you come here and you said, oh, to Eze, I would like you to give me all the evidence. Did you honestly believe that I came down in the last shower, that I should give you all my folders so that you and her can go and perusal through it with all the hard work I put in? Think about that.
That doesn't even make any sense, because it's
Why
not
does it not make any
the
sense?
question. Hold on, let me answer you, okay? Please. The question had been brought up in this panel right before I spoke. Said, why don't we give him the questions and stuff like that that we want, and to hold Rosie and ask her, because she's not talking to us.
Otoeze, sorry, is misquoting me. I never said
I didn't say you.
that the evidences should be given to you or questions given to you to go and ask Rosie.
Okay.
I
Polly,
didn't say
if
you
you
said
go
that.
to Rosie, Polly, just a minute. You went there and you were singing Rosie's praises. And you've just said something that I've been waiting for you to say, that you've known Rosie for years on TikTok. And that's the only thing I just named. Wait a minute. You just said you've known Rosie for years. So if you've known Rosie for years on TikTok, why don't you tell us that she's been able to help X and X amount of persons? This person has come on a live stream to say this. What those people are saying is not true. You said what people are saying are not true, which means you believe that Rosie has actually been helping Africa, because technically you're doing the same thing Rosie was doing before, a foundation trying to save the hungry children in Africa, which also Rosie Foundation she's doing, and you're doing the same. So probably you guys have linked up at one point. So what we are pleading that you should go to Rosie and say, these are people's concern. Don't just take questions and ask her and see what will happen, because we've had persons come here, listen to us. They've heard from victims, went to Rosie, asked questions, and they got blocked.
Yes.
This is not made up stories. They got blocked on TikTok.
Wait a second.
Polyamorous, how about you go to her? Here's a suggestion, okay? Do me a favor. Prove me otherwise. Here's a suggestion. Go to her and say, look, Rosie, since you got open communication with her, said, okay, look, this is what I got. How about you give me just one evidence of a very successful travel overseas for the money they paid for and the services you rendered to them. See it with your own two eyes, and then come back and then tell us.
Well, I already know people that, matter of fact, but that doesn't, you guys are just
Can you come
doing
again?
this from the wrong end.
Can you repeat?
You know
people?
Come again.
I've already heard testimony from people that they appreciated Rosie's services. I've heard
1 minute. One minute. Hold on. Sorry. Amos said he already had testimony of people that said they did that. So I want to believe that because of those testimonies now, you believed that Rosie is legit. But people are sharing testimonies here. People are saying what happened to them. You feel that this one is a stories. They are all cooked up stories. I think you have like evidence. A double. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you see evidence? Did you see evidence, or it was just that people said?
Okay, it's the same. I don't have any physical evidence. I only have the testimony of the people. It's like, you're right. They're stories. That's all they are. I don't have any concrete evidence where someone says, this is what I paid, this is what I got, and this is how wonderful it is. All I have is people saying, I met Rosie, it was wonderful, she did a great service for me, she didn't try to scam me in any way. Okay, but again, it's not evidence. And if I don't have evidence on either side, it doesn't matter.
But did you believe that?
Yeah, Bams.
I only believe what I can prove. Wait a second. I only believe what I can prove.
If let's have Razak. Razak, okay. If you can share your story, how you met Rosie, the jobs that were promised to you, and what eventually happened.
Okay, I really don't need another testimony because he can't.
Hold on now. Wait now, Polly, hold on. We don't need anyone to share anything. What he wants is the evidence, which we are not privy to share with him. Now, if you said that there were stories that you heard on our live stream, and then people are also saying stories here, because we have not shared the evidence that they have. We have the evidence. We have not shared with you, right? But you went to our live stream to be singing our praises. Don't you think you are double standard?
Absolute tosh.
Okay, let me tell you guys. You
You
guys
were
are just
singing,
putting all
hold
kinds of
on now,
negative.
wait.
Wait,
Oh, you were singing
wait
praises
a minute.
based. Oh, yeah, go ahead,
The
go
last
ahead.
person, the last person I got testimony from was not even on Rosie's live. Okay, it was a completely separate live that had nothing to do with it. So I'm not saying that she's completely innocent because I don't have evidence. I don't have evidence that she's guilty. I don't have evidence. So if I had evidence, or if you guys really had legitimate questions, then I could pose them, and I'll come back and tell you the results. I have no problem
Foley,
with that. But
Foley, we have gone past where we will be sending evidences or sending questions through you. We don't even have to send questions. You were trying to ask
no,
question
you
here
don't have
of
to.
evidence. Hold on now. You are asking for evidence here, and we are sending you back to Rosie to give you the evidence. First, get the evidence from Rosie of what he had done successfully, because it's now both sides stories. People came to our live stream and say they have seen, and we also have people that went to our live stream to go and say stories of how she scammed them and she blocked them. It is only when maybe probably you just want to be deafened to the fact that people said they have paid. I don't know if you can do that or if it is what you do by yourself, that like hundreds of people have made payment to you and they are called clients in quote. And this client, the only source of communication happen to be WhatsApp and TikTok. And Rosie, after she collects their money, uh, they've been blocked. Now let's assume, okay, yeah, what about, so can you do that as a person, as a business, that people that at one point in time have paid you and we have seen evidence of are blocking them?
Well, just because you get blocked, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
Good
Now,
grief, you
okay.
guys are
Oh,
something.
that's good. That's good.
Bams,
That's good.
Bams,
Eh?
Bams,
Yeah,
Bams,
yeah.
please. Bams, please, I've been
Let me
quiet
ask
the whole
this
day.
question.
Just 1 minute.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Polyamoros, please. I'm going to speak for a minute. I promise I won't go beyond that. After you can say anything you want to say. First thing, what makes you think
Mm.
you are wiser than the 62 people on this live? We've been on this live. Today is day 35. What makes you think with your bald head you are smarter than everyone on this live? That's the first thing. Secondly,
Well,
you've been on Rose's live
wait,
so
let
many
me.
times, but I don't
The
care. You
time.
can speak over me. I don't care. I'm telling you the truth. You have been tolerated on this live too many times. Secondly, what makes you think you can go to Rose's live, but lick her and then come here and come and tell us nonsense, talking about migration? Thirdly, there are so many victims here because you are so daft to even comprehend the same English you claim you are a first speaker of. People keep coming here sharing testimonies and evidence, and you keep saying it's just stories. What do you mean? When you watch BBC documentaries and things, what do they narrate? They tell you the stories and then they provide you the clues that led to the whole thing happening. But you keep coming up here and keep saying trash. The last thing I want to tell you is we have so many victims. If you are a man with balls in between your leg, listen to it again. If you are a man with balls in between your leg, with a dick like me, go on Rosie's live and tell her you've met victims on here and the victims have been blocked. If she's woman enough, she should unblock Razak or even Nana to come up on a live today. If she's able to do that, she will prove that she's really genuine, because these are people she's stolen from, not just scammed. She's stolen from them and they have no way of reaching her. So since you are her spy and the agent at the moment, go onto her live, pass that message and let her accept that challenge. Before you come up here and tell us like pieces of shit or trash, who do you think you are? You always come up here and you keep saying nonsense. You need evidence. What makes you think with your
Say,
bald
bro.
head and your beard, you deserve to come to us and
Yes.
ask us for evidence? Are you an authority? Who are you?
Who are
You
you,
keep
bro?
upsetting people,
All
telling
you guys
us
are doing
I am
No,
a
no.
nobody.
doesn't make
That
any
is why I don't
sense.
come here demanding evidence. Stop speaking trash on this live.
Polyamorous or whoever you call. Let me talk, please. Polyamorous or whoever you call
Wait a minute. I
yourself.
was supposed to.
Is it because you are broke and to survive? It doesn't give you the audacity to come and defend a stupid whoever she is, Rosie or whoever she is. Let me tell you something. The money that have come, the money that I've transferred from my account to that woman. Tell her to unblock me on TikTok. The other day when
Wrong.
I try to tell her to unblock me and face me on WhatsApp if she can. Who are you? Who do you know? How even do you know her? How do you know her? You let it be your last time you come here to defend that stupid woman. Let me tell you, the way I will deal with you, you cry, you'll be sorry. You don't know how. You're just keeping it cool with this stupid man. Who is he? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? If you like,
Polly,
Nana is fine. Nana is fine.
Polly,
Nana is fine.
Nana
I'm
is
telling you
okay.
the fact
Nana
that
is
I am
okay.
telling you the fact that
Nana,
you are
Nana is
Nana,
okay. It's fine,
you
Nana.
are surviving on
Nana is
innocent
okay.
African kids. If I am
Nana
lying,
is
tell
okay.
me. So you both
Nana,
people, you both, you are all scammers. You are all scammers. You are
Nana
you are
is okay.
depending on innocent African kids. If it is not true, tell me it's not true. Tell me how much has she
Nana is
promised
okay.
to give you? How
Nana is
dare
alright.
you?
It's alright, Nana.
Nonsense.
Nana is okay. It's okay. It's okay, Nana. I will
Stupid
mute
man.
you. I will mute you, Nana. So Nana is okay. I think where I do not
Bams, I think we
like.
should join Polly for now. Let's drop in. It's angering many people. Please just drop in.
No,
It's
no.
upsetting
It's
her.
fine. I just want to say. A
It's fine.
word
It's
to
fine.
him. I just want to say a word to him. Polly. I want to believe that you are sensible enough, except if you are not using the sense, and you want to be logical, and I think you are illogical. The fact that we said that hundreds of people are coming, and I'm going somewhere. We said hundreds of people are coming. They made payment, and after they made payment, they were being blocked. This person you are triggering on top of you happened to be one out of all these hundreds. So I understand the feeling of where he is coming from. But you want to come here and try to play logical contest or something that doesn't work. Hundred of people, she blocked them. You mentioned that that doesn't really count for something. How on earth will you say that doesn't really count for something? Any business must be transparent. Any business must be open-minded to open to communication and also trying to fix things. You have done all these wrong things, and then when people come to you, you block them off. But you were paid,
Look,
and they paid you, and
you were paid and you give service, and if that person becomes abusive, you can block them. You don't
oh,
have to
all right,
tolerate
all right.
abuse.
Now I see that. Now I see that you are accomplices of Rosie. So because I am abusing you and I've paid you, you can block me off, and then that is all. Is that what you are saying?
Continue to waste
Mr. Bams, please, can I ask this guy one question, please?
Oh
Please.
no, God.
Let me ask him. Polyamo, is it Poly or your name is not showing fully?
Poly, just call
Poly,
him Poly.
yeah, Poly, I want to ask you a question.
You don't need
Yeah.
to mention his name. He's stupid.
Okay.
He's stupid. You don't need to mention his name.
Nana,
No,
Nana,
it's okay.
Nonsense.
Nana, it's
I will,
okay.
I
Please,
will drop Nana. I will drop
Nana,
Nana.
it's okay.
Nana, please
Nana,
just
it's
hold
okay.
it. Please. Hold it,
The
Nana.
question I want to ask him, Poly, we are 69 in this live stream right away. Outside guys who are watching from FYP. I ask you this: can you identify who you are? Because for me, I've been hearing people talking since. I cannot talk to someone who I don't know his profile. I can't. Send please. Can you mute yourself, please?
Senate, mute yourself. Okay, I've muted
Yeah,
him.
yeah, Polly. I want you to tell me your profile before I have any conversation with you, because I cannot just come and start ranting with you without knowing who I'm talking with. Please, who are you? What is your educational background? What do you study and all of that? Thank you.
Oh, see, okay. So me, I'm a genius, certified genius.
You
I
don't use
also
the
know
word.
human behavior.
Hello, Polly.
Hold
Polly,
on.
hey.
You want me to
Polly,
introduce
hold on.
myself, or you
Hey.
want to interrupt me?
Cristiano, you
Hold
asked
on.
him a
I'm answering
question.
your
Let him
question.
answer.
Hey.
Let him
Okay.
Let
answer.
him
Yeah, you
talk.
asked him a
Let
question.
Polly talk now. You ask him what is
Okay.
yeah.
So I
Polly,
also
go ahead.
advocate for I also advocate for the people of Africa as an African from the diaspora, and I want what's best for the people. I'm tired of watching everybody getting the people that get taken advantage of. So I'm actually on the same campaign you guys are, but I wanted to actually get something done because I have a good reputation with Rosie. We haven't had a problem. She hasn't blocked me. If there's something that she's doing wrong, I'm willing to get in there and advocate for these people besides waiting for some miracle group to come in and do something. You know that you
Okay,
and we all
Polly,
know
can
the
I
excuses.
just
So we are the
can I
miracle
just
group.
So what else
respond
do you
to
want to know?
that?
Oh yeah, please go ahead.
He has not answered my question. Oh.
He's a
Finish now.
genius.
Let him finish, Kim. Let him
So
finish.
go
If
ahead.
it's finished, he will let
So
us
so
know.
so here's the thing, guys. I'm protecting Africans on a regular basis, and I do it
Polly, they
just
Is
just
that
said
your
you should
occupation?
explain who you are, not what you
Who
do.
are
Who are
you?
you?
I want to know
Who
who
are
you
you?
are.
In
who am I?
summary,
What do
in
you?
summary,
In summary,
yeah, just go
I'm
ahead
an
and
amazing
answer the
individual
question.
who has the knowledge and has the ability to try to implement things to improve life for the average African. Not for the. I'm not worried about the wealthy. I'm worried about the ones that you guys are saying are giving all their money. They're losing everything. They're
Holy,
suffering. There's
you are
people that
going out of the
Do
basket.
you
are
not
taking
Listen.
advantage
understand
of.
the
This is what
Oh
question?
I'm doing.
shit. Come on.
Do you
Okay,
You
not
are going
understand the
outside the
taking
question?
basket.
advantage.
What
So
I
here's the
ask
thing.
you, hey,
Go
listen.
ahead.
What I ask you, who are you? What is your occupation? Are you a graduate? What did you study in the university? What do you practice? I'm not telling you
Okay, so
Rossi,
this
no
is.
Rossi. Who are
Let
you?
me tell you
Yes.
something. Okay, so I understand. I understand what you're trying to ask, and I don't have the answer that you want because I don't see life the way you
I
do.
am
You
sorry.
see
I am
life.
so okay.
Hold
Sorry,
on, hold
Polly.
on,
Polly,
Let
Polly,
me
hold on.
answer. Let
Polly,
me
you are
answer
done.
you, bro.
Listen. Hey,
I'll
I've
tell
been
you when I'm
listening to
done.
you since.
Why are you
I have
interrupting?
been I have been listening to you talking. I asked you a question. You said you cannot give it to the way I expected, right? I'm sorry, Mr. Vance, drop
Yeah,
this guy. This guy is he's an
let me
illiterate.
explain to you.
Drop him, he's
Let
an
me
illiterate.
explain. No, no. Let me
You don't need to
explain
Drop
to you.
him,
explain.
he's an
Don't
illiterate.
leave him.
Drop
Leave
him,
Polly.
he's an
Leave Polly.
illiterate.
No,
He's
Leave
let me
16.
Polly.
Who do you
explain to
think
Polly
you are
went
talking
to
to?
school. Leave
He's an
Polly. Leave
illiterate.
Polly.
Drop him.
He did so.
let me tell
What
you
Polly?
something.
Polly. What you
I
should
have
have.
Polly,
resources
Polly.
to go to
Polly.
Polly,
What you should
school.
have
Polly.
said.
This is how.
Polly.
Hold
Wait
on.
now. Wait. Polly, hold on. Hold on. I am the. This is my
It's fine.
live stream. So hold on. Hold on.
You can't
So when
try
we
this
say,
on Rosie's live stream.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cannot be just hold on. I just want to say something. What you should have told him is that you are not privy to answering that question.
Thing is,
That you don't want to answer
studies
it. Then we will move on.
your society.
We will move on. So let's move on. He doesn't want to answer your question. So and it's also fine. It's also fine
No,
that
no. He
he's
said
not.
he
Hello,
said
hello,
he's a
Bam.
genius. He said he's
Hello,
a
Bam.
genius. He's an advocate for Africans, for
Mm,
Africans that are struggling. That's his credentials. That's what he wants to be identified with. You just
okay.
take it.
Yeah, let's just
Okay?
take it.
And it's
Genius.
the same
Kim.
narrative, and
Kim.
it's the
Kim.
same narrative that Rosie is pushing,
Rosie's. Yeah,
that
it's the
she's
same thing.
helping
African.
Africans.
Yeah. So that means they are
Okay.
operating like the
They
same
operate,
kind of.
their modus
Yo.
operandi is the same.
Okay. Kim want to say something. Kim.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Yeah.
Polly, look, I just want to say that we have three Australians on the panel at the moment, right here in the boxes. My question to
Yeah.
you, I guess, is how do you think that you're going to assist in this process when we have many Australians here who are sending it? Information has been sent to authorities already, and you're in America, we're in Australia, right? So we have
I'm in Africa.
um,
I'm in
not,
Africa.
yeah, if you let me finish. Yeah, 1 second. So yeah, and I guess it's not at a rosy level. This is a criminal level. You can go for it.
And where's the evidence?
You won't be given it, of course, but the authorities have the evidence.
That's all. That's
Okay,
all.
so this is what you want us to believe that authorities that the authorities have the evidence, and then so she's still free. She's still all this because the evidence is what inaccurate.
Okay, so can I
There's no
answer that
case.
question? You obviously don't have an understanding of processes. We are
Mm,
I
talking
do.
about,
I
no,
understand
excuse
the
me, I'm
process.
coming.
I know.
I'm coming. It's my turn. I am telling you, and all the other Australians
hold
in
on.
this room,
Kim, hold on.
That say what
Polly,
do you want to say?
Polly,
Say
hold on.
something intelligent, please.
Polly,
intelligent. God.
Polly,
You have
hold
no
on.
idea of how long it takes
I'm
to
only
get.
not defend. Meaning
Uh,
Kabans and say.
just too much air is given to this person. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Too much airtime.
I think too much. I'm
I've
in
told you guys
Australia.
now, they should
I'm in
drop him. This
Australia,
guy is an
polyamorous.
illiterate.
Hold on, Cristiano.
If it was that serious, I
Polyamorous,
would have
I'm in
shut her
Australia.
down, bro.
Wait, I'm
You
in
guys make all these
Australia.
excuses for everything.
Sir, I'm in
Okay.
Australia.
Congratulations.
Unlike your
Yeah.
cops over there that will pull a black man off the car and shoot you, we don't do that in Australia. So maybe that's the style you are accustomed to. That kind of violence towards black people or your citizen. That is not how we
Are
function
you
in Australia
stupid,
and New
lady? I'm
Zealand.
black, you moron.
Call me
What's wrong
whatever
with
name
you?
you like, my dear. At least I'm a graduate. I hold a master's and I own businesses. So here's my credential, which you call yourself a genius. So let me tell you, you came from America, you come to an African platform, and you think you're going to flex the fact that you are in America and all of us have to bow down to you. I do not think so, mate. I think enough is
He's a
enough.
bomb bastard.
Enough is enough, and it's time in Australia word, piss off. Okay?
Admit you.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, somebody had some common sense to
Yeah,
take
that's
his
that
oxygen.
Oh,
is
where is he? Bring him
He's
back here.
gone. I don't know, but somebody made a good fucking decision finally, giving him too much bloody
Bloody come
air.
here as an American and telling us Australians how we
Yes.
supposed to run our
You're
justice
gonna do our
system.
system,
That's how
motherfucker.
they do in
Sorry.
America. They just shoot people on sight.
Please.
They shoot people on sight, and you come here with the idealism
Yes,
that that's
they
what we're
carry
supposed to do.
guns.
Our cops are
Yeah.
supposed to go down and just shoot someone. Keep it
Our
there, my
police
man.
don't even shoot someone. We get what? A shooting maybe once a year from a police officer.
And because
Please.
she's still running, you are thinking the processes is not working. You're not here.
Oh.
Stay in your corner
She's
in America.
buying for viewers. She pays for promotion. Please use your
He's
brain.
pissing me off. He even called me stupid. No problem. As stupid as I am, mate. At least I got credential. I've got things. Tell us your credential
Okay,
beside calling yourself a self-proclaimed genius. What a load of bullshit you are. What a load of
smart.
shit. Someone
you
who come
see.
here and said I'm a genius.
Don't
Bullshit.
be upset.
Eventually,
Don't be upset.
eventually, Poly has gotten into people's this thing because I think you've been talking a bit of more jabs, rubbish since all this while. But then people are just being because we are respectable people here. We just want to leave you to say your thing, but it still does not make sense to the level of the genius that you call yourself, and you go ahead to celebrate someone when you have been hearing a lot of details about her online. You do not go ahead to verify from her and know what goes on or behind the scene. But here you come into this platform and saying they are all sharing, it is all stories, blah 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 blah. And then again, you do
See,
not also understand the fact that investigation takes time. You're saying, is it fake? Is it fake? Does it
hold
mean that the
on,
evidence are
hold on.
fake? The evidence are not fake.
I
But
understand.
then
I
when
understand.
but
I
the problem
understand.
is
You guys are
whenever they
using
get
that
hold on,
system.
Polly, hold on. If you were on Rosie's live stream like this, you would have been dropped or blocked because you just interject people whenever they are talking, and that is very rude. You are a genius, but then I think that your genius or whatever you call yourself doesn't work.
Genos from college. Genos from
It,
college. He's a
it
fool.
doesn't work. A genius
Genos
that
from college, right?
God. I don't even expect people that
What?
you speak well, but it doesn't transcend into you doing your due diligence.
My due diligence. I'm doing my due diligence, my friend.
Are
I've
you? Are
already
you?
talked. Yes, I've already talked to
Bams, this
Rosie
guy is a
Consult.
college dropout. You guys should stop arguing with him now. He's just a
Oh,
college dropout.
I don't know. I don't know. That is why.
Evidence.
I
So
don't know. They ask you who are you? You didn't answer that, but it's fine. But are you okay now to go back to Rosie and ask Rosie all these questions, not coming to defend her? The only reason why I can think why you are defending Rosie is that maybe probably you guys are accomplices in this scam. And I'm having that strong conviction that yes, because I've seen your profile picture where you are saying you are helping Africa, and then seeing you with some black Africans, and then Rosie also tail in that line. Rosie is also saying I want to help Africa, so I guess you guys meet at the break even to scam people, except if something else is behind
Okay,
whatever you are saying,
this
and
is what
then
I'm
you say you are
talking
looking
about.
for evidence.
That's what I'm talking about. You've got no evidence against me, and all you got is accusation. And I have nothing to do with Rosie's business or any of.
You have nothing to do with Rosie business, and then you are supporting the business. You are going to a live stream to go celebrate her, says a lot of shady bad things about us that we don't have time, blah blah blah. So, but it's all good. We even at that we still give you opportunity to come speak. But
Bams,
whatever you are saying, yeah,
can I talk with polyamorous?
yeah.
Rosie at all. No, wait,
All
hold on.
right,
I have not met
polyamorous.
Rosie.
Polyamorous is
Hold on. Let me answer this. You guys can all just talk at me constantly and have no feedback. Look,
where is he now?
Somebody is dropping him.
Why is he even here? Honestly,
I
go
don't
back
know.
and lick Rosie's
I
ass.
think I think Smalls like drama.
It's small. It's small.
Balls, stop it.
Polyamorous.
He won't let you speak. Oh, that is the
Where?
guy. The guy doesn't let people speak. He just want to talk.
No.
He just want to talk. He
I
won't
don't
let
know.
you speak.
I met him last year. You know what he said? He said that he's in America. He wants to bring poor African girls, young girls, 17, 18 years old. So, and then when I questioned him, he said, "Oh, but I'm helping them out of poverty through
He's a
marriage."
freak. He's a
Okay,
freak.
that's why I know him. I'm telling you all,
He
trust me.
said that. He said that.
He said that on
Poly,
somebody's
and he's
platform.
polyamorous.
He's probably, he's definitely a
Oh,
petty.
who is dropping him now?
It's
Moderators.
hard to be. It's
They
hard
don't
to
want
be.
you to bring him up, Smalls.
Forget it.
We're all
I'm
against you.
already keeping my anger there because of what I remember last year, Smalls. And then
Do
I
we really
let
want
him
to
talk.
have
I let
business
him
today or
talk.
want to close shop? Do we want to close shop today or we want to have business? Let's have business or we close shop. This guy is getting people upset and it's not fair.
we
It's not
we
fair.
we we
People are
I
constantly
think I
upset at his
no
behavior.
Oreo, I think what I suspect is that we've had people on this platform who are like polyamorous. They don't believe what we're doing. They don't believe that we have enough evidence. They don't believe in victim stories. And I think
Uh,
the Sunday
I, I
presentations. Yeah,
I
Bam.
disagree. So Smalls, I disagree. This guy, this Polino, is not going to believe anything. I think either he is working with Rosie and he wants to get some of all these evidence and then see how he can find a way to say it's not wrong, it's wrong. Imagine how can somebody that is genius tell me that someone collecting money from people and blocking hundreds of people that you have collected money from, and he said he just said it casually that it's fine, it's okay, that somebody can block anyone. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
does that make sense? And he's a genius.
Yeah. So
What kind of mumu genius is that?
I was coming to some of those areas as well where he mentioned about if somebody is abusive. So I think most of
Abusive.
the so I think what happens is that polyamorous comes in, I think, midway during most of the presentation. I don't think I've seen him on Sunday during the presentations of the actual evidence. So where we show percentages, we show the patterns. And I think that is the crux of the matter. So he's more on the evidence, and then he'll be able to act. For me, I think the more people, because we've seen Frank, people like Frank, Big Police, Benny G, and a whole lot of other people who have been in and out. But I think Polyamorous has been consistent. He came here. I think we didn't really allow him. We didn't show him any evidence. I think he was dropped that day and he went away. But he went to Rosie's live. I think somebody sent that recording where he was dissing us and saying we were rumors and there was no evidence. But what I suspect is that even if we don't show him the evidence, we can show him, we can send him to go watch the YouTube page, for example, where the presentations are in percentages, where we show the victims' testimonies, how they've been blocked, just asking for your visa status gets you blocked. just asking about, wanting to see proof of application. Lots of victims till today, as we speak, they don't really know the status of their application. So Rosie goes on to promise people jobs, that she will bring them to Australia. She promises a housekeeper. So I think what we can do is mirror some of those promises to what happens in the US. So somebody trying to bring you to be a housekeeper in the US, it's just ridiculous. Somebody looking up job websites and telling you that, oh, there are 3,500 jobs in your field. And you know that is a whole process of hiring. We've also covered extensively here that agents do not take money from prospective employees. The employer engages the services of agents and pays the agents once the employee resumes work or once they've done all the recruitment process. So we've tabled, a lot of this, but I think the way we are going about it, back and forth, and we might not really achieve the aim, the essence of why we do this awareness. So, and I think polyamorous also has, a bit of influence around TikTok, and he goes around, and I think the more people we have going around sharing this message, sharing the posts. I think Bams, Kim has lots of posts have been going out about this Rosie scam, network. We've also had her former employees. So that's why I put on that photo. So Rosie is at the top of the chain. Her co-founder is Eric, who is Ghanaian. So we've had evidences of Eric receiving monies from victims. So in some cases, it's $1,750 up to the tune of about $3,000, just for work visas. And in the end, what happens is that Rosie goes on to then apply for a visit. She convinces them that she's going to get a visitor's visa for them to come into the country and then switch to a work visa. So just mirror it to the US. So imagine, you're in the US and somebody is promising you to come in on a visitor's visa in the US, and then they're going to give you a work visa. So Rosie promises the victims that she knows employers, she has connections widely, extensively, then she then bundles up your visitor visa application so that you will get a denial. So once you get denied and you ask questions about it, we have victims who have said that their date of birth was even wrong. The supporting documents, Rosie mixed them up. So the level of incompetence, is just at an all-time high. Recently, Rosie listens to this live, so this is something that we've not shared with polyamorous. Maybe it's something he needs to know. So Rosie comes here and then she goes back to try to make changes. So recently, we've received 2 documents that Rosie gives the latest victims. So in those documents, now Rosie is making potential victims not to be able to record, not to be able to share documents. It's like a non-disclosure agreement. No licensed immigration advisor does that. You cannot gag your client. So these are your client pool. If you are doing a very amazing job, you would want them to go out and sing your praises. Tell the whole world, you will get lots of clients coming your way. But Rosie is trying to gag them even before she takes the funds from them. And then she's going on to say she will create an employee profile for them. So this is just recent documents. This is 2 documents that we just received. I will take a screenshot and post it after this. So the recent documents is that she's saying that she's going to create a job, applicant profile for them, without saying the platform she's going to use, what the profile is about. What even blew my mind, so polyamorous, what blew my mind is that she's saying that she's going to coach you. She's going to coach potential victims to pass a job interview. I mean, just let that sink in for a minute. So if I'm a ice cream maker, Rosie is going to teach me how to make ice cream. If I'm a pilot, Rosie is going to coach me how to pass a pilot interview. If I'm a surgeon, Rosie is going to coach me on how I'm going to, convince the medical board or the hospital board to hire me as a surgeon. So this is the level of so for me, I call it a racketeering scheme because we have evidence of where Rosie have signed contracts with third-party agents in different countries where she wants to expand her businesses. Those have also gone, south. We have, evidence of where she has employed workers in the UK, in Africa, and she refused to pay them. She made them incur expenses. So they went on to buy computers or laptops thinking that, Rosie is going to reimburse them as a company because she gave them the go ahead, purchase this equipment. You are going to be helping me. I'm going to employ you to do CVs. We've had evidences from people here on this same platform where people came up and said, well, they gave Rosie their CV. When the CV was received, the CV was even worse off than the version that they gave to Rosie. So there are lots of evidences that we've seen. So we don't just, I don't think we would just dedicate, all this time, resources and, all of that to just go after Rosie. So I think when you say evidence, so that's why I like, sharing all those evidence with you so that you would have an idea of the extent at which we've come a long way. We had lots of Rosie's former moderators who have come on to share their stories, how they how she ran her operation. So how she likes to be in control. She gets pissed off if people talk to other employees, if victims talk to other employees, apart from Rosie. We had payment receipts for services. Those services were never delivered. We have all the percentages of visa applications that till date, the victims do not know the status. We've had victims who have come forward, shared their visa refusal documents. Those documents only came after pressures to Rosie. She refuses to send decline letters to her victims. So after much pressure, then she decides to send them the refusal letter. Then she tries to coerce them again to stay on, that she's going to do a free service. I mean, polyamorous, just picture it, that somebody in the US is going to work for free. We all know that in this part of the world, time is money. Nobody does any work for free. So how is suddenly, Rosie, that she's going to work for free, she's going to redo their visas. Then we also heard wild claims. Rosie has claimed that she has a poultry farm in Cameroon. That in Cameroon, people are very poor. She's using the eggs, produced from the chicken farm to feed poor people. We've had Cameroonians come on here and nobody has been able to verify the location of Rosie's chicken farm. So Rosie went to Ghana. We also heard from witnesses here, and victims as well. She met, victims there. We have all the photos. She met a police officer. So I posted the photo of the police officer. The police officer is now threatening one of the victims in Ghana. So the Ghanaian police officer, he couldn't threaten me. So I told them, Rosie, then Rosie all came up with all these rules that she was going to go legal. She's going to, file some cease and desist, some litigation. I don't know how. So think of it in the US, when you go to a lawyer, the hourly rate of a lawyer in New Zealand is about $350 to $500 per hour. So a junior associate will be around 350. So it doesn't come cheap, and they are very efficient. They work very fast, quite fast. Like within a couple of days, they've issued the letter, and boom, you're in court. So what has been taking Rosie so long? This is day 35. What is Rosie still waiting for that she has not filed a case against us? So everything, all the evidences all points to the fact that Rosie runs a visa racketeering scheme. She tries to employ a wild network across Africa. She's taking advantage of situations, for example, in the UK. So visa situations, policies in the UK are getting stricter, and people are looking to move to Australia and New Zealand. So she's cashing in on that. We also have people in Australia. One of them is here. So they've engaged her services. She refused to communicate with them. Immediately, the person informed her that they are a citizen of Australia. She quickly, started working on the application, and then at the end of the day, informed them that the visa was declined. So again, we know how licensed immigration advisors work. I came in to New Zealand. When I got the role, my employer, so this is just me sitting, excited about receiving a contract, employment contract, and then my employer followed up with a list of licensed immigration advisors. They say, hey, Smalls, here are a couple of advisors. We would recommend you speak to one of these advisors to help you, process your visa. So I reached out to one of them. Clear contracts. I can share some. I will still look back at my emails. Clear contract documents, everything. I engaged them. But at the end of the day, I realized the two options they were giving me are things that, because I could read and write, I could, make applications myself and all, but I just wanted to follow the process since it came from the employer. So we did the first step. They showed me, they gave me two options, and then I didn't continue. The next step was to pay $4,000, after I paid about $400, so that was part of my relocation fund. So this is how, and I've also written referee. So when Rosie says we are jobless, so you could imagine the level of insult. That's why we take this very personal. I've written referees for people who are applying for jobs. Same recruitment agencies like what Rosie is pretending to do. The job applicants go to these agencies, then they contact me as a referee. I fill up the reference form, submit it, and I'm in communication with the person I sent a referee report for, and it's a whole different story. It doesn't align to what we are hearing from Rosie. So you can see that it doesn't add up. So we are not just just spreading rumors, or I think she also tried to spin, so she's quite good. Initially she said it's Nigerians that are trying to bash on her because she's with Ghanaians. So that did not work. We have Ghanaians here. We have people from all races. Then she went on to claim that it's Africans versus whites. Again, nobody is interested in her race. It's what she's doing, and she's trying to portray that she loves Africa. She's doing this whole charity work. That she has a record label. She claims to have about 5,000 artists. So Polly, imagine American music industry. I don't know what Def Jam Records or what other labels will growing up, we listened to Tupac, we listened to Biggie and all of that. Like Rosie claims to have 5,000 artists under her record label. I mean, she should be attending, I don't know, American Music Award or something, flying private jets across the world or, things like that with 5,000 artists. I've not seen a producer with 5,000 artists that is still trying to scam people off their $1,750, on a work visa. So all of this we've been, for the past, a lot has come in 35 days. A lot has come in. Like, I can't even start to go in depth into what we've received, thus far. But I think, in a nutshell, I think I've sort of calmly tried to pull on various aspects of the evidence we have to try to put it forward to you, Polly, in terms of what we are seeing. Because I know we've had an American lady on here. That day it was quite feisty, just like this. She came on, she said, she's gone on, she's looked at Rosie's license, she's checked everything out. You know how Americans speak, she's checked everything out. She's a black American. That she's checked everything out. That her husband, so her fiance, he's I think he's in the Middle East. So he holds a Nigerian passport, working in the Middle East. He's a forklift driver. So let that sink in. He's a forklift driver. He's left Nigeria. He's now in the Middle East. If you go to Nigeria, there's no place that you learn how to drive forklift. I don't think there's anyway, I might be wrong. Let me not make assumptions, but there's no way. This is something that you just walk in a warehouse, you watch a couple of guys, run the machine, and you just hop in and do the job. How hard is it? You pull a couple of buttons and, the lever goes up and down. So it's not that hard. So she now said, she's checked Rosie's license out. She's legit and she's going to make payment to him. That the fiance, because the fiance was quite worried because he's Nigerian. So he's been here. So he now begged us. He said, okay, he's going to bring his fiance from the US because the fiance is pushing that they pay Rosie. She wants him to move over to Australia and, I guess she'll join him in Australia. And she has the cash, so she wanted to pay. So again, he brought her here. She said, we're trying to convince her, just like this. It was feisty. We had a bit of back and forth. So in the end, we were like, okay, go try out the service and then come back and give us a feedback. Because we know that for you, because the examples we gave her that day, so this is a black American wanting to pay for her fiance to move to Australia on a forklift, on the promise of a forklift driver job. So the examples we gave her were that, for example, if you are coming to do that job in New Zealand, you needed to do a couple of assessments on ground. So you needed to go physically to an office, you get tested, you get assessed, then you get the license, right? How do you then get into the country? What visa do you use to come into the country? We try to make her see reasons that there's no way that you can get this job offer from the Middle East. You needed to come in, get license, and this cuts across lots of field that Rosie promises. She promises jobs she promises nursing. We all know that. I mean, I had a Zoom a catch up with a lady that we met on this platform the other day. We went step by step with her. We spent, I think, over an hour, going through the process of applying. This is all free, by the way. $0. Because she was here, she pleaded that she needed somebody to hold her hands through the process. So we arranged a Zoom meeting. We went to the board of nursing, the Nursing Council of New Zealand. We looked at every step. So this lady has everything. She's had the years of experience. She has the certification. Then we identified where are the areas where she's lacking. So English exam, she needed to retake her English. We needed to go through a whole lot of process for her to learn about the Aboriginal people here. So I think you have Aboriginal people in the US as well. So we went through the whole process, all free. So again, in that process, once she's passed a couple of assessment, there's a place where she needed to write and sit for an online exam. After passing that, she needed to come into New Zealand to carry out another assessment. Down south is in the South Island. So again, Rosie promises like these visas are going to come, easy. So I think I'm just going to, pause a bit because I think.
Oh, please don't do that. Continue. You didn't even check if he was listening, Smalls. I know you're a lecturer, I admire that, but in between, let your student answer.
Yeah, I think he's there. He's there. You guys have bashed him too much.
No, Smalls.
Polyamorous, are you there?
Let him answer you.
He's there. He's there. Actually, he's there. He's there.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. Yeah, Polyamorous, if you want to respond a bit before, yeah.
You pull a lot of good points, and some of them brought in as evidence, absolutely. But at the end of the whole process, the only reason why people are upset, they just start accusing. But the only thing I asked for was, guys, can I get some hard evidence here? I want to be able to approach the matter and be able to have something, because I know how they do investigations. A lot of what happens, because I used to do this with abused children, right? A lot of information is not of any use. It doesn't work. It doesn't offer the oomph that we want it to. Actual evidence that you can use is beneficial. And that's all
I told you, Smalls. I told you, Smalls. I told you.
What I'm saying is, people are mad because I asked for evidence. I've never once supported Rosie on this live. I've gone to her live and I said, this is what I'm getting. I'm asking for evidence and they give me none. I mean, it's true. There's nothing I'm doing that I'm lying about. I'm telling the truth. But I appreciate, Smalls, with what you're saying. And hopefully, if people are truly being victimized, that we find out who's doing it exactly and put an end to it. Protect the people. Absolutely.
Who is doing it?
Who's doing it? Is it Smalls? I beg.
Okay. I have hard evidence. One moment. So yeah, thanks, Polyamorous. I think you asked for hard evidence. So what we did was out of the bunch of so we have a pool of evidence that has come in. So what we actually do on Sundays is that we pull out percentages. What are the latest updates? We try to analyze the trend. Actually, we try to see if there are changes in her processes. We try to see in the payment, because she uses so what we've observed is that she uses Stripe, direct bank transfer. We also had Revolut that came up recently, but this was quite interesting. So this is a hard evidence from a chat from Rosie. So this came up after, let me see the date. So this is
November 2nd.
The 2nd of November 2025. Yeah. So 2nd of November 2025. So she started, let me just put the other hard evidence, one moment, so we can follow the trend. Oops, sorry, it's the wrong one. Okay. So this is a victim paying Rosie on the 31st of October 2025. So the good part of this is it actually has a timestamp. So that's 9:20 p.m. $1,750. So this is the initial payment. I will just go to what happened after the payment. So because we are observing this trend across most victims. So after payment, Then she goes on to, because what happens is that the jobs, so imagine somebody in the US, promising you that they're going to get you a forklift driver job. Then after conversations, after you've made the initial $90 for consultation, she's quite good. She'll talk to you, tell you that she knows people. Then she then goes on to tell you to make the other payment, the follow-up payment. So you make 1,750. So just note, nothing has been done at this point. It's just still communication. So what happens is that by the second round, then, so this is Rosie saying, this is Rosie herself suggesting that, work visas is too expensive. So imagine an agent. So if I will put myself in that situation where my employer told me to,
I think it might be it's okay not to share many of all these anymore. So what we just want to establish here is that they are hard evidence. They are very, very, disturbing ones, more than this one that you might be sharing. So we don't need to share, because we also know that Rosie is on this live stream. So, and that will be sensing the fact that she also want to prepare, and then because definitely she's going to jail with all those evidences, and when they pick up all this evidence, so she is definitely going to jail. So let's not make our lawyer preparing for what is going to come forth. So fully, we have evidence, add evidence. So if you still do not believe that, just go and collect the add evidence from Rosie for people that have been successful. We have had opportunity of Eric, who happened to be co-founder of Rosie Consult. I don't know if you know Eric, and Eric had mentioned on this platform, we have recordings of that he has not seen one work visa approval from Rosie since he has been with Rosie. So Eric has been with Rosie since 2023. So imagine, and Rosie is still going on around. And we also have it on record here on this platform that Rosie lied about some people that she used as testimonial. So I'm sure that you said, some people came to the platform. Rosie lied about some people she used as testimonials. Divine happened to be one of them, and this lady had come to this platform on maybe day 16 or 15. So if whatever we are doing here, by one way or the other, anyone feels that we are just joking, I think it's something that whatever will take long to be resolved, we have to, give that effort at this time. And that is the effort we are putting in. Day 35, nothing has happened. It's just few, like nothing has happened. A lot has happened behind the scene. So the lady came here and mentioned that no, Rosie was lying. She had been in Australia for 2 years before even meeting Rosie. How on earth will Rosie go up and parade her as one of the people that she brought to Australia? So maybe those people that came to the live stream when you were, that said they got testimonies about coming to Australia, Rosie helped them, they are also arranged. In fact, that is the best we can give. They were arranged, because if Eric, that has been with Rosie, said they've not received one work visa since he has joined the team, so I leave that to you. But she has been promising work visa and doing a whole lot of don't worry, in New Zealand we will get you to New Zealand, and all these are in record. So they are in record. So we don't want to share any other thing. That is where we are. If you believe, fine. If you do not, it's all good. But this is how far we can go. This is how far we can go. So if you still say you are protecting Africans, do your due diligence. Make sure you go find out if truly Rosie brought in people. In fact, you should just go ahead and do it. You don't even need to look into our evidence to do whatever you want to do. Confirm from the hard evidence you are looking for on this platform. Go and get the hard evidence of people that that came into Australia from Rosie. If you are able to do that, you'll have done the greatest good for humanity, for Africans that you claimed to be helping. I think this is where we'll stop this presentation about evidence or no evidence. I don't know if everyone agree with this.
Can I say
So
something quickly?
yes, please.
I think going forward,
Mm,
anyone that come here for asking for evidence,
mm,
because if we're entertaining Jerry, tomorrow Tom will come, and
mm,
then it just go back and forth, back and forth. I appreciate Small trying to he's been able to calm the atmosphere. Everybody has kind of like just stayed, but entertaining him for the past maybe half an hour or so. If another person come in here and ask the same question, we don't have that time. We're
mm,
doing so much behind the scene. It's 10:10 here PM in New Zealand. You know, most of us we have to go to work tomorrow. We have to do stuff. We have family. We have stuff we're doing. We're not going to come here and appreciate these people like this. So going forward, if anyone wants evidence, like Bams just said, go and ask Rosie. She says she doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. If you want to work with her, work with her. And we don't have anything to prove to anyone. If you don't believe what's happening, the victims, that's fine. Okay? So we don't owe anybody anything. And I'm
mm.
just done with people coming here and saying they want evidence. We don't owe anybody anything. If you
That's
want
it.
evidence, you can message BAMS. If you're a legal authority, if you're the police, immigration, we'll sit with you and we'll verify that you are licensed to request for evidence before we can release it. We owe you nothing. You still have access to Rosie. Probably she's private chatted you now because she's on this live stream.
Yeah,
And if
she's
she's
here.
online today, please go to our live stream and
Mm,
ask her questions. Let her bring forward the people she has helped.
that's it.
We can't be here for this is day 35, not one person. One person. The only person that came out was an Italian lady. And when we asked her, she's got an Italian passport, working holiday visa. And this is almost mid-August. The lady is still not in Australia. So
Is
I
it not
don't know.
August 15?
Yep,
She said she's coming. They are coming into Australia in August 15. It's like
August
3
15.
days from now.
Yeah,
So
so we're waiting. So, but she's on it. She's an Italian citizen.
let
She's
her even
not.
enter. Let her
Yeah.
enter. We'll get to the fact that okay, Italian citizen. So it's not part of the people that she's. We are even looking at. We are talking of people that have African passports.
So this business, see, this business of people that don't know our life experience, that don't know our stories, coming and saying they are helping Africa, they are protecting Africans. We don't need you. You're not the one walking our journey. You're not the one walking this path. Just let us, Africa is for Africa. Let us fix our problem. If you want to fix the problem, go find the solution for yourself. Don't ask us to to give you things to fix the problem. Okay? We don't need you. And we're not going to tolerate someone like this again. Okay? So anyway.
All right. Thank you very much. I think that will be it. So I think somebody had something to say. And thank you, Polly, for listening. So it's just what it is. We'll stop at that level. We won't proceed there. So I don't know. Is anybody saying anything? I will want to end this live stream so that Rosie can
Yes,
go.
oh, yes. Yes, I'm here,
Yeah.
Baba. Can I talk?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Mr. Polygamous, this time around, I'm not going to insult you. But let this be the last time you see people of ethnic minority doing their life and you come up there trying to prove to us that you are smarter than everyone else. No. Don't let our accent make you think you are smarter than us. We don't need your help, like Fearless said. And this is the fourth time or whatever you have come on this live to speak trash. I said I'm not insulting you. This is not an insult. Next time you come up here, I don't care. Maybe that the Bams will have to block me from his life. Next time you come up here without any common sense, nothing good to tell the victims. You come up here and come and say any sort of rubbish. Trust me, maybe you would have to tell TikTok to fish me out. Because I will tell you things that will ring in your head, that bad head of yours, for the rest of your life. So go have a think and come back here the next time and say something reasonable.
Let's be civil. Let's be civil. It's not time
Is
for
it is it civil? See, I don't see.
yeah.
Babs, there are certain things I'm going to.
It's
Yeah,
okay now.
no, his name
Fearless,
is
okay.
Jerry now. Why are you going? Who is this dude? His name is Jerry. His name is
Yeah,
Jerry,
yeah.
and I said Jerry. So I'm not going to be calling his other name. So please, the thing is that if there's some group of people that will be coming on this platform, and I think I'll just take a step back because I don't care how anyone think. I'm going to react the way I feel comfortable to react. And I'm going to speak the way I feel comfortable to speak. I don't care how anybody choose to do it. I was respectful when this dude insulted my mom, and he still hasn't apologized for that. And that's fine because that's who he is. He has no respect for women. And he sees women as objects. So good riddance. The truth is that if this man come here again with this kind of energy, I'll respond to him. I don't have to be professional or anything. I'll respond to him. This is TikTok. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. If you speak the way I don't like, I'm going to speak to him rudely. And that's it. He has no sense of, he's just, Paul, Jerry, you're fat. Let me not say it because you will
It's
not,
okay. It's okay.
you,
Don't
you
say
will
it.
not, you will
Don't say
not
it.
You will
Don't
not
say it.
like, you know,
Don't say
if,
it.
I will transfer the aggression to you. Now, me and you tomorrow.
Don't say it. Don't say it. It's fine. All right. Thank you.
Do
Jerry,
you see the comment he's making? Do you see the
what's
nonsense
coming?
comment he's making?
Comes out there. I'm sorry we don't have.
You don't have to be sorry.
Thank you, Bams. I'm going to go. But before I go, can I just say something very
Go ahead,
quickly?
please.
And I'm not aiming it at whatever his name is. Not worth mentioning. Yeah. These people that come here and start asking what's going on, if you come out at the last minute and start asking, just sit quietly. Stop asking. Number two, I keep repeatedly, and I'm begging y'all on the comment section to stop giving him any explanation. This is the reason why he feels you guys are inferior to him. Okay? Don't kowtow. Australia, this is how the system works. If I'm going to go and shoot you, will I tell you I'm coming to shoot you? Will I tell you the gun I'm using, the bullet I'm using? So stop
No.
it. I'm begging y'all to stop it. You don't need to prove to nobody except your team members that you got the evidence and the authorities, nobody else. That's it, as far as I'm concerned. It was pissing me off. I'm sorry. It's not about what he said or not. I just know him from before, and I'm telling y'all, this is who he is. And I was
Yeah.
having a very civil conversation with him, and I got cut off. But it's okay. Please stop. I just can't do this.
Yeah. Very, very correct, Otueze. So I was just like respecting Prof to finish this, but I feel like it's going too long that we won't even take that. So and we have established the fact that whatever the hard evidence should not come from us. It should go to get the other hard evidence from Rosie, because we know that Rosie will be here and it's all bunch of lies Rosie will be doing. Eric will be here as well, and also Eric's brother. They are all here, so we are able to see them. We will not block them. That is one thing that we will tell them. We will not block them because they will rot in jail for what they have done to humanity, and we pray that it will be anytime soon. So Polly, Jerry, we know it takes time. So yeah, things takes time, and so the more time it take, the more J time they will go to. So let's just hope that it is. So thank you very much, Moss. Thank you, everyone. I think we should we are closing it on a good note here, right? So Dr. Jerry, waiting Rosie, what does Rosie did to Dr. Jerry NGO? Okay, go ahead, send it.
I was about to say you have to clap for everybody today. Clap for us now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, clap.
It wasn't easy. The guy thought
The next thing I have to say is Dr. Smalls. Dr. Smalls, this one that you have used about 15 or 20 minutes of your time to talk to Mr. Polygamous Polytank. You have to eat 2 portions of Nando's.
Hey, Nando's today.
She wanted to use me as Eri, but guest says, come up now, tell us what happened. If not, we take it to, I think we can move it to some other day. So, Dr. Jerry, we might not be able to take it today. So it will be next time. And then Rosie, if you are going live, if you are going to live, we will also come to your platform. So don't even go there, because we have your people here and you yourself, you are here on this platform. So let us be doing platform to platform, collaboration. We will collaborate in your platform and we will record whatever you say. Anyone that goes wrong or south, we will carve it out and we will post it. We did one today when you were saying Rosie cannot kill me. Let me marry Rosie. I'm back and better. So where you were saying that immigration rang you and told you, sorry, Rosie, how can we help you? Let us help you. Rosie, I give it to you. You can lie for Africa. Oniro Agbaye. Yeah, but that is Rosie's acting in your throat. It's Rosie. There's nothing you want to tell me. If you want to use juju for me, but it won't work. Just at the lighter note. All right, I think it's a good place for us to end the live stream today. Thank you very, very much, everyone. 2 hours has turned to 3 hours because of polynomos. Is it polynomos or polyamors? I'll be Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. So we'll have end the live stream soon, and Rosie will have gone to our own live stream. So, but it is what it is. I want to say thank you. Any last word from anyone? Last word, Smalls. And Smalls, thank you for the presentation. Oh.
Yeah, no.
It was really some cheaters. So
yeah, I think the we cannot get it right with everybody. So we just need to do as much. Yeah, I need Nando's to go eat.
You actually wasted energy. Seriously, you wasted energy. I just hope that your energy is used for positive stuff. I hope that it enters into
But Sunday presentation is going to be interesting when we put in all those the new documents. So we'll need to break down the new.
Yeah. I've gotten
new documents.
I've written down some key points, highlight of the new document, and then we can always add into the presentation on Sunday. So I will give that out. So we'll add it when we have our meeting.
Man, but she's quite. I don't know what is driving her. Like, she's quickly gone to change processes, but even the changes, she's still getting it wrong.
Yeah, she will get it wrong now. If you have not been doing things, legally, if you are not been doing things normally previously, and you want to change out of the blue moon like that, you will definitely be making mistakes. So that is just the thing. If our system was good, you don't have to stress yourself and then do things in haste. So all these things she's doing
And
is just
everything
damage
should
control.
be transparent now.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to the licensed immigration advisors here, everything is on their website.
Yeah.
It's all transparent,
And the problem is the fact that she still believes that she's not doing something wrong. Or she has not done something wrong. Or maybe she's lying to herself that she has not done something wrong. But it is what it is. So I think that is it.
All right.
That is it for today. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. We see you again tomorrow. And if she's opening shop, if Rosie is opening shop, we go there again to go and listen in. So since we didn't block you, Rosie and Co, don't block us when we come there. Thank you, everyone. Bye.